Good evening, everyone. Hello, Sad. There we go. It's working. It's working. Excellent. Now, I did do one thing. I did cheat a little bit because I gave myself 105 navigator insights. Because you know what I really fucking hate? I really fucking hate having to fight demons every other stop. I mean, it's not like I can't kill them. It's easy. I can kill them. Killing them isn't the issue. Also, the webcam's died again, hasn't it? There we go. It's working now. Yeah, good. Let's just check that. There we go. Right, good. Yeah, it's working. Right, so yeah, fighting through demon hordes is kind of tedious. So I've decided that I don't want to do that anymore. So we're not doing it. And I'm just gonna use 3. I mean, to be honest, I might even want to fight some demons, but it is a lot of work. Ozzy. Oh yes, I did hear about Ozzy. Ozzy Osbourne dead. Was he 78? Oof. Can feel the grim spectre of death's hand on my shoulder. Thing is, there is an easy way to get navigator insights, and that's just to travel around and do the right options. That actually works quite well. Ooh, 7 plat. You know what? Let's do it. I'm not sure we actually need that, but 7 seemed like a lot. Sometimes you see a 2. Don't see there's a point in 2. So, just decided I couldn't be bothered to fight demons all the time. Ooh, 2 provisions. Oh shit, we can land. Let's land. Let's go and see what's going on. Yeah, poor Ozzy. I mean, considering that I used to watch the Osbournes, God, what was that? Like 15 years ago? And he looked like that. Drugs are a hell of a drug, aren't they? Oh. The airlock is sealed. This isn't right. You distinctly remember never activating the seal on your way through. I know I'm about to state the obvious, but I will state it anyway. There's something off about this. Something very off. Open the airlock. The control panel is being uncooperative. You know enough about the machine spirit behavior to conclude it is not malice that is making them refuse to comply, but a higher priority order they are executing. This is the Rogue Trader speaking. We're having difficulties here. White noise or static is all you hear in response. Either the Voxmaster cannot reply, or she's brazenly ignoring you. All the comms are being jammed. None of the possibilities bode well. Try to force the airlock open. Plasteel, durable enough to withstand the pressure of an interplanetary void, absorbs your hits with supreme indifference. It'll take more than that to break through. Guy's been around forever. I'm only 41, but I've listened to him since a teenager. Isn't he? Sang. He did his farewell tour, didn't he? It was like ended 7 days ago.
We've got a job to do, Rust Bucket.
It's a little bit on the bloody nose, isn't it?
The world will bow.
What are they? They're in the walls, above us, under the floor. They're scratching at my skull. They want to disembowel me, to wear my skin.
Oh.
I hear whispers, but not from him. Something is sleeping in the darkness, or is pretending to.
Cool, very cool. Not concerning at all.
I've seen a few of your paintings, Lady Navigator. Is it some kind of clever code? I would swear there was no meaning behind that mess of brushstrokes.
Your colors turn leaden when you talk about my paintings. Do not trouble yourself, Proctor. Art is simply not for you.
Don't worry, Cassia. Everyone's a critic.
Nothing's impossible for this old officer.
Oh, little hand flamer there. We're going to use it, but still.
I tread a path
Plato located
unexplored.
something.
Did he now? Does anyone want to... Oh, metal box was brutally forced open. Why would the ship's owners break into it if they could simply turn the key? Why indeed? Oh, hello. Hello? Oh. Hunter of the Vox cast, the hooded man mutters monotonously but empathically into the machine as he rocks slightly to and fro. Oh good, he seems legit. In the light of the distant stars, our Emperor Progenitor, okay, that's not good, wanders warily. With thoughts and visions of us, he sends us particles of his light. Through his body suffers, his mind lingers on us. Let us therefore nourish him with the light of our souls, with our prayers, with our faith. Excellent, a Voxcast that works. Now we can let the planet know that I have graced it with my presence. The man falls silent. After a pause he says, "We know you have come, afflicted ones." With a pale hand, he throws back his hood. You see an ugly face with a flat, wide nose, disproportionately genestealers, large brow ridges, eyeless eyes with enormous pupils, a wide toad-like mouth and skin that transitions to purple scales at the cheekbones. Standing before you is an abominable subhuman, a mutant. Welcome to the abode of the Nourishers. 3 sorrowful phalanges, penises, point the way to the Emperor Progenitor. I am glad you have chosen ours. Ugh. His features are strikingly similar to those of the mutant scum we destroyed in the Dynastic Crypt. Take a closer look. The being's nature has strayed too far from mankind's blessed genome. The Creed sees no humanity in deviations like these, so it commands that such creatures be exterminated without mercy. Abominations that look exactly like that tried to take over my ship, and I killed them all. The man does not look surprised, though I had not known them before the Emperor Progenitor brought me to the echo of their deaths and an image, your image, but their deaths matter not, for you have answered the call. I am elated. I understand this to be a trap, am I correct? Indeed, afflicted one, you have nowhere to run. The mutant shrieks, grinning, "May the grace of our progenitor be upon you!" His words are piercing, becoming a shrill echo of 100 voices, minds growing ever louder. It torments your mind. Before you know it, you reach for your weapon.
The unworthy will be destroyed!
Pop a cap in his ass. Good shot. You hear a clanging echo growing louder in the empty modules, like hundreds of claws, limbs striking bulkheads and grabbing onto bars. Whatever is advancing upon you, there are a lot of them. You ought to run for your life before they trap you in the crammed Vox cabin. Make a dash to the Voxcaster and try to contact the ship. The Vox spits out a torrent of static, through which you nonetheless manage to catch fragments of words spoken by a voice not unlike that of your Voxmaster. Von Valenk command lock. The signal is lost before you manage to say anything. Adira touches her temples and says in a hoarse voice, "They're flooding the air with their psychic whispers. There's so many of them. We've got to go." Your gaze falls on a ruin-covered control panel near the Vox receiver. A green lumen burns beneath it. Engage airlock seals switch. The switch socket is corroded and does not immediately yield to your touch, but the lumen changes colour to blood red and the whirring of deactivated airlocks rises from the depths of the ship. Right, let's go. Let's go, guys.
Let's seize the opportunity.
Ah, shit, son.
I see your darkened colors.
Kabbalah, Abelard in the front. There we go. Adira. Right, everyone. If we just squish up. Everyone gets squishy. No, Solomon, not you. Get up here. Doesn't matter where. That's fine. That's fine. That's perfect. Adira?
If you insist, Lord Captain.
Do your thing, girl.
On it. Ah!
Oh, you didn't even blow us up. Good job. Let us...
I'm not accustomed to being ordered around.
Just buff the shit out of everyone. I mean, against extra during which they can use ability to use charge and only this ability. Abelards?
If you insist, Lord
Can you
Captain.
charge that
I'd
thing?
rather not.
Oh, okay. Well, alright, don't worry about it.
Isn't this a job for the serfs?
When does Adira get a go? Okay, not too bad. That's fine. Oh, fuck! Who knew genestealers would hurt so much?
The shadows
yes.
will see it done.
That's good. Run away from them 3 lines. Okay. Where it hurts. It deals 3 inches of damage. Wait, if the target of the execution next is under any damage over time effects. Right, you're currently not. Bleeding on... Yeah, okay, let's do bleeding. We could do this.
Trust me.
Okay, that's good. And then we can do this.
I shall not fail.
And then we can hit you.
Trust me.
Nice. I could do this, but you would probably attack other people as well, so... I'm just going to do that one for no particular reason. Oh, I could do this as well.
As the tenants demand.
Oh, he didn't like it. He's off. He didn't like it up him. Okay, we have to go that way. That's fine. Particularly because all of our guys... Tell you what, you go in front.
That's technically sound approach.
I know. I'm just like
At your beck
you
and
know, I'm
call.
built different.
I will do my duty.
Let's just... Yeah. I mean, the nice thing is we've given everyone, like, super buffs, so... Like, regenerate, super handy.
Anything else?
Nice. Everyone get extra strength. Tell you what, Adira with this bird is just... It feels like cheating, it's that good. What was the other one? There was another... Oh, it was this one, wasn't it? Yeah, dodge and parry, that's what.
Was that you? Or
Holy shit. Just like, yeah, sure, I'll have all the stuff in the world, thanks. Also,
cover me.
look how far she can go. Like, the genestealer's like, what the fuck?
Will do. But of course.
It's like that scene from Terminator where the Terminator comes up behind you. It's like, you're like chasing after the car, it's like that. Except the genestealer's in the fucking car. You know what? I should have done voice of command. I don't think it matters. I'm sorry. We're gonna try and run to your hidey hole, you little shit. Not on my watch. What happens if you kill it? Oh damn! I've run out of thing. Oh, it's fine. We got.
Mark the target.
This is supposed to be like one of the fastest things, and he's just getting. We're just catching up with the fucker. Eat lead.
One less.
Oh, I see. They just make more. Only one at a time, though. They must have like a genestealer commander guy, who's a bit like the one from Space Marine 2. Who's like, well, I can send people to go and take out
Emperor,
the humans, but I can only send 3 at a time. So there's only ever going to be 3 genestealers. Can't send more than that. Sorry. That's it. Attack Abelard. He doesn't give a shit. Abel's like, yeah, what a fucker. Let's go, guys. I'm going to have to leave these guys behind because they take too long to move. Abelard, just bring up
My
the rear.
place is at the fore.
It's not. Actually, it's at the back. I do remember doing this before.
Indeed.
And it taking fucking ages. Giving everyone haste is going to make this significantly quicker. You can upgrade the Amethyst Hellstorm thing. Oh. Oh. Jesus, look at this go.
I know what is to come.
Jesus going to be like, where the fuck have they gone? I could swear they were here a minute ago. Yeah. Oh, is that it? Did we do we fucking did it? Let's get that little bit of airflow. Oh, is that it? Is that, wait, what? Really? Is that it? Do I literally just go straight to there? That's weird. Was that the journal? Wait, where's the journal? Oh, right. The corruption has been spread across many. Right. So, cult of nourishers, tainted with genetic has been discovered. Right. So, we found those guys. Right. I take it we can't go back there. No. Right. So, we've done that. Tick that one. Job done. Nice. That's why the last time I did that, it took so long. The fact that we could book it across half the map in one turn was pretty legit. A small planet gently wrapped in amber forest greets you with a ruby-coloured dawn. Basil von der Clark, the local governor, gives the rogue trader a warm welcome. After several glasses of Damascene, the sweltering ruler asks if Requena von Dread von Valentius would like to keep him company during the upcoming hunts. Sure, why not? After several hours of riding the local peculiar animals, you make camp in the middle of a golden forest. Basil von der Clark points at the sky. A flat disc rises over the horizon, constantly morphing in colour and shape. The forest grows silent and empty. You can no longer hear the singing of birds or even the rustle of wind. The governor nods with satisfaction, and a few shapes step into the clearing. Their bodies are twisted by an unknown phenomena, and you watch these freaks with astonishment as they begin to dance to the throaty cackling of their brethren, turning the bony growths and pulsating flesh of their scaly hands towards the unnatural thing in the sky. Well, that took a weird turn, didn't it? Ask the governor. I'm sorry. What's going on? The governor smiles coyly. You're about to see with your own eyes what is happening here. Watch in silence. The hypnotic dance seems to continue forever. The unfortunate creatures howled, whined, and convulsed, unable to tear their bleeding eyes from the celestial body. When the pavoine disc outshone even the light of the local star, the physical shells of the things that used to be men burst, releasing beasts onto this plane that not even the most fluent and capable pen could describe. Basil von der Clark excitedly explains that the creatures you saw are the children of the great king of distortion. It is he who is the true god and patron of these fertile grounds. Once every cycle, his chariot shines its light upon the world and bestows transformations upon its most ardent followers. The rogue trader may become one of its heralds. Thank the governor and leave the planet immediately. Oh, I thank you very much for the opportunity. Let's get the fuck out of here. Yeah, sure, why not? The governor practically shrieks with delight. The more eyes open on his hands and necks to give you a closer look. Oh, cool! You must speak with the god in the chariot himself and surrender to him whatever you value most in your life. Order the crew to chart a course you normally known as King of Distortion. Senior officers observe suspicious activity emanating from the twisted celestial body at the heart of the system. The chaplain advises you to ready for a potential encounter with the spawn of the arch-enemy, so it may be wise to reconsider unless you have holy relics, sacred wards, or blessed effigies of the Emperor. Aflame with a plethora of colours, the distorted celestial disc trembles slightly beyond the endless windows of the captain's bridge as the rogue trader's ship approaches at its centre. Another worldly voice, cold and enveloping, enters your mind. What could this puny wretch possibly offer a king? The officers of the bridge look around perplexed. Their eyes are full of terror and confusion. Many clutch at their heads and let out long howls of pain. Some empty their stomachs. But most, pale and exhausted though they are, have joined the Lord Captain in resisting the entity's influence. Yeah, I'll become a herald, sure, why not? The king is intrigued. Never before has a mortal sought to obtain his divine blessing. All you have to do is claim ownership over the Amber World and not interfere with the events unfolding on the planet. If the king is pleased with you, he may let you collect tribute from his playthings. I'll swear fealty, sure, why not? A cerubic laughter fills your head as the enormous distorted disc vanishes from the void ship's augers, as if it had never been there. Cool. That's very cool. Do we... Proclaim yourself the sovereign. Yeah! Heretic trophies, nice. The estates of the Amber World now belong to you alone. The blessings of the King of Distortion kept spreading over the world, no longer affecting just humans. Even the birds and beasts are now subject to his divine influence. Like a true herald, you must protect this promised garden from any dangers or outside threats. Demand tribute. Doesn't containers stained with blood and marred with unusual substances. Oh, okay, that's nice. Make their way to the ship's cargo hold. The King of Distortion favours you, and you can feel it. Well, cool. Okay. Oh yeah, we need to go there, don't we? Okay, we're building that one. I don't think was I gonna do? Oh no, I didn't have anything. I didn't. No, we weren't gonna do anything there yet. Building that one. Building that one. Building that one. All good. Right. Well, I think that went very well, whatever that was. Good. Good stuff. Good run. Now we're getting 2 profit factor. Emergency aboard the ship. Foul, blah, 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 blah. Yeah, whatever. Let's go. It better be bloodthirsters, not bloodthirsters, bloodletter. Well, blood, fuck it, bloodthirsters. Why not? Oh, it's these pricks. Okay.
Why did I not see this? How improper.
Indeed. How improper indeed. Kabbalah, you want to be at the front somewhere? Oh, can I not actually deploy anyone? Alright, fine, whatever. See if I care. Where's it? There you are.
If you insist, Lord Captain.
Speed! Okay, I could lidless stare them. I could do it. It's an option. Shall I lidless stare? Tell you what, let's go here.
Battlefields are always drowned in scarlet.
Let's give them a look.
If I may.
And then can we do a waking nightmare? If we hit the 2 pink bars. It's better than nothing, isn't it?
I'm not accustomed to being ordered around.
Ow.
How dare you!
I mean, so far, so not problematic. Kabbalah.
Death comes in silence.
Hey buddy, what's going on? Right, we need to do the thing which gives me more attacks. Or more, well, there we go, 24% damage, nice. Nice, like it. We want to do that
I shall not fail.
Good, glad to hear it. We're going to do this one.
The shadows will see it done. Let your soul be purged.
Then we're just going to hit
As
him.
the tenets as
Scrolling.
honor ordains. Let your soul be purged.
Holy shit, these guys are not having a good time, are they?
I shall not.
Good job, Kabbalah. That's the kind of
mercy
energy
and
we need here.
retribution.
Excellent work. I don't think you can reach anyone else, can you? No. Never mind. Abelard, didn't you go?
Just a minor setback. Victory is imminent.
Okay, you hate that
At your
guy.
beck and call.
Wait, what's he got? Oh, he's stunned. Gonna be a little more stunned in a minute. Solomon! Don't worry about that, you're fine. You're walking off. Wait, which one's the apprehend? That's the
Let's
one.
test our skills, Glato.
Get him, Glato. Can you reach him? Nope, you're out of range. Okay, never mind. Do it again. Get him, boy. Ooh, good hits.
The order's clear. Target eliminated.
Popped a cap right in his ass. Are you... Is it just 2 pink horror? Is this it? Oh, it's pitiful.
What is this foreboding?
Christ, if you're gonna, you know, materialize on my fucking ship. Why can't I do any... Oh. Oh, that's lame. Well, guess we'll just have to do it the old-fashioned way.
Pathetic. Ruin beckons. One step closer. I need no guidance.
What was that? You maniac. I can't want to give Cabal. Can I give Cabal? No. Can you give Cabal another go?
Of house or
I think Cabal really wants another go.
Shall prevail.
I will leave footprints of
Don't
scarlet
run through the purple shit. You ran through the purple shit. Never mind.
as honor ordained.
Splats. Okay, can we... Oh, I could... Alright, oh shit, did I do that? Fuck. Okay,
As the
jump
tenants,
here.
My blade whispers your name. The shadows will... Death is a blessing.
Excellent. And then we can do the death waltz. There we go.
The undying emperor whispers
And that should
his
solve
will.
all of our problems, right?
Let your soul be purged.
Yeah, I'll do it.
Killing brings me no pleasure.
Yeah, if you're going to materialise my fucking ship, bring your bests.
Emperor, deliver us!
No, you're fine. Stop
Beneath
whinging.
my feet.
Honestly, that many pink horrors, is that really a problem? It's like an infestation. Just rats, isn't it? Put traps down. Do a lot of AoE damage. Not if they can't hit you. An identified object has been located in the system. The artifact reacts to our transmissions by releasing unknown radiation, most likely of Xeno origin. The cogs are reporting. If you want to get a closer look, we need to close the distance between the vessel and the object. Oh really? If I want to look at it, I'm going to have to get closer. Thanks Sherlock. Captain, if we want to have a look closer at it, we're going to have to get closer. Oh great, brilliant. Thanks for the update. It's really handy. What will I do without you? Genius level shit. Nana? There's a Hulk down here. Ooh, it might have goodies. We actually got quite a lot from Promethium. At first, it looks like the snowy and desolate planet was devoid of surprises, but the yellow and orange flickering of the lumens and notifications of the Augur system informed the officers that there was a small colony that survived in spite of the harsh climatic conditions. All attempts to hail the colony have failed. Send out a scouting party. Authorities report the dismal conditions of the settlement and its inhabitants. Their skin is translucent and pale, their icy blue eyes see practically no colour, their language is rough and glottal, and their stomachs cannot tolerate anything except a stew made from local roots and mosses. And yet they are subject to the Imperium, still loyal to the Emperor. They have mistaken your people for his emissaries. Find out what happened to this world. Local elder woefully reminisces about times long gone. Many of them were still sheltered in their mother's wombs when snow first settled in the verdant fields. Hail ruined the crops and the frost hardened the soil. Plants and large beasts that could not sustain themselves were the first to go. They were soon followed by birds and other small animals. Most people in the large cities perished, unable to warm themselves and their families. They say the governor and his entourage left the world in the first days of winter, taking all the provisions and fuel with them. No one responds to their pleas from this dying world. The stars remain deaf to the message transmitted from the planet's Vox stations. These abandoned subjects of the Imperium still managed to save the machines and other valuables, but they were of little use without a supply of Promethium, and yet those who survived eventually adapted to the tribulations that the God Emperor had bestowed upon them. Oh... Go on then. When the maw of the first generator belches forth a furious roar and black ash starts falling from the sky instead of snow, the locals laughed and danced, trying to warm their limbs after decades of cold. They called down blessings upon the unseen saviour, a rogue trader from the von Valentius dynasty, and thanked the God Emperor for this fortuitous encounter. What can I say? I'm a good egg. The explorer's departure was accompanied by shouts of grateful approval, not to mention their many parting gifts. There's fucking Promethium on the planet. Get it yourself. Bitch being lazy. Pull yourself up by your bootstraps, you weird snow people. Bridge, we have an unknown object dead ahead, not an asteroid, clearly artificial in nature, but it's larger than Footfall Station. Copy that. Reports relayed to officer on duty and pilots. Expect visual soon. We have visual. What the? Incoherent whispering. Lord Captain on the line. What do the augurs show? According to the available data, the object consists of an unknown material foreign to the Imperium. We are registering an unknown class of energy profile. The engine seers are at a loss as to how this technology works exactly, but they did specify the ergonometry suggests the system is holding an active charge. The object appears to be ready to do whatever it's designed to. What are the senior officers' take on this? Van Collox here. What we see before us is a Webway gate, an artifact that Xenos used to get their sorcerous realm, or gets their sorcerous realm, so to speak. It allows Aldari to get around the sector quickly and serves as a hideout for the most unpleasant tribe, the Drukhari, whom we've already met. Can we activate this device somehow? Requesting response from the Engineerium. Apologies, Lord Captain. The tech priests have refused to even consider the possibility. It would be a violation of the Omniscience tenets and an extremely dangerous undertaking. All weapons, fire on the object. Lord Captain's orders, destroy the object. Activate batteries, targeting, firing in 3, 2, 1. Confirm contact with the object. God, throne. Report. No effect. I don't know what the thing is made of, but our weapons are powerless against it. Enough mysteries for changing course and moving out. Yes, Lord Captain. Maneuver engines. Changing course. Urgent report from the engine seers Niorga deck. Detecting an energy spike of an unknown nature. Cogitator network overloaded. Peripheral systems offline. Confirming visual changes. The gate... What is that? Lord Captain, we're detecting activity near the object. Observations indicate the signatures are very similar to ships. Lord Captain, Xenos ships. Fire the sacred ordnance on one of the targets. Order received. Executing now. Target hit. One of the Xenos ships has fallen. Glory to the rogue wait, what's that? Lord Captain, alert! Another Xenos ship inbound. Must be boarding party. What? Where did it come from? It was hiding nearby. It's closed in, undetected while we were distracted by the construct. It's right by us. It's aiming for the engineering module. Lord Captain, emergency. Confirming contact with the enemy ship in the engine area. And apparently I'm going to have to go and deal with this shit.
Finally, some real action.
Oh, it's nice to have friends, isn't it? No, my little friends. Ow, you dick. I mean, I don't think it's going to last very long. Is it literally just that one guy? Is that it? Is that all they've got?
Unleash the storm of macro cannons. Let destruction pour forth.
Another victory of 2 great dynasties, Lord Captain.
Is that it? Really? Oh no, there's another one. Turned up. Just the nick of time? / after the nick of time? Right, we can't hit him from there. We could just move.
Chart a course.
Oh, you're just out of range, you little shit.
Let the incandescent beams scorch our enemies.
Okay, that didn't matter. It's fine. He's dead.
Enemy contact. All hands make ready to unleash our fury.
I'll be honest, these guys are not bringing their best, are they? Sure, feel free to just feed yourself into our guns. I mean, it does help I've got a teeny tiny little fleet here. Little escort fleet. Why do I get to go last? Why can't I go first instead? Fine.
Emblazon our path.
Lasers?
Send them into the cold void.
Wow, you suck.
Eviscerate them. The pain can lead us to victory.
Oh yeah, no, there is another one. Where's the little shit? Oh, there he is. Popped in where his friend died. He's like, where is everyone? Oh no. Okay, well, there we go. Oh, finally the boss has shown up. Nice of you to make an appearance. Is that it? That all you got? Pitiful.
Let the incandescent beam scorch our enemies. Eviscerate them.
Okay, let's get some
Torpedoes.
Let's get some friends.
Macro cannon. Annihilate them.
Another notch on the macro cannon.
I reign supreme. Again.
I think we're doing alright against the Xenos. Lord Captain, we've been dealt with the void ships of the beasts, but a Xenos boarding party has landed on the ship and they are advancing steadily towards the plasma drive. The enforcers are being overrun. They're asking for reinforcements. If we don't help them, the filth will destroy our vessel from the inside. Fine. It's a shame I can't, like, you know, employ competent people, isn't it?
I can see the agitation and fear of the servants beside me. But you, how do you manage to drown out their colors with mere words? Their dark hues dissolve immediately, and humility sets in.
I have always desired only respect, not fear. It is good to know that my efforts have not been in vain. Thank you for telling me.
I was going to say, I'm rich, they're poor. That's basically how it's supposed to be.
Embrace true power.
Look, boys, more monkey. Look, my kin, they can't wait to die. What's taking so long with the engine? The monkey already here. Do not rush me, or we will perish alongside them.
You are but a fleeting flame before my tempest.
Right. Is that alright? I mean, it kind of looks alright, doesn't it? We'll pop you there. Probably fine. Right. Obviously, first things first, the most important buff. No. Yes. Yes.
Me? If you insist, Lord Captain.
Yes, you.
Will do.
Do you know how useful warp speed is, Adira? It is the most useful thing. Holy shit. Because probably we'll send Kabbalah after those guys. So I'm gonna do this. And then I'm going to...
If I may.
Pay for this in blood.
Yeah, I mean... Probably
I
not.
am a navigator, not a servitor.
Would be Kabbalah first. When does Adira get to go? Do we? You know what? I'm gonna wait.
Let them tremble.
Come and play, you freaky little nerds.
Was that you?
Ow.
Or... Anything else?
Nope. Think we're good. Yep, that looks pretty good.
There is movement
Okay.
in the Empyrean.
Everyone's buffed to balls.
Will do. Be gone.
I can hear her whisper.
It's one down. I don't think we actually need to do any of this. Witness me! Because of course now Adira's got like 1,000,000 dodge percentage.
I've suffered.
I
Do you, though? Do you? Hello, boys.
Purpose guides me. I will triumph.
You call this a strike?
Yes.
Ruin beckons.
Any more for any more? That's probably fine.
Hold the formation.
Bite his bottom. Can't reach, can you? No. I said bite his bottom.
Your last stroke of luck.
What does that do? Dodge and pat. No. Make him bleed.
Accepted. Assignment completed.
Eat him. Nice.
She is here.
Abelard?
Follow my lead. I'm not interested.
Yes, you are. Stop being coy. He dodged. The fuck?
Reduced to dust. It will be done. Indeed. It will be done.
I'll do it. Right, Cassia. I think you probably... Yeah, tell you
I
what,
have
run over
read
here.
tomes of military tactics.
Run over here. We're going to hit these... Yeah, let's...
Woe to you.
Isn't this a job for the serfs?
And then we can stun ya. Wow, you guys having a real bad time, aren't you?
I'm not accustomed to being ordered around.
Abelard, do you want... Oh, you can actually pop a cap in his ass, can't you? You missed. Well, good attempt anyway. And finally, Kabbalah.
A dance of blades and shadows.
I'm just going to hit him.
Trust me. Come. The other side awaits.
It just explodes.
As
Delightful.
honor ordained.
Spoiling.
Killing brings me no pleasure.
Yeah, but you're very good at it. Oh shit, I forgot there was a ladder there. Hello? Well, that's a bad idea, buddy.
One fewer.
Yeah, he tends to bite back. Never mind. Good attempt. Could I...
That is not my destiny.
Well, I think it is. Scamper over here, Adira. Oh, tell you what, could you lightning it?
But of course.
Thank you. Shocking. Could we get my bird over here? You can only move him once per turn, can't you? It takes so long to get him anywhere. We can't do anything else, can we? No.
My artifice is unsurpassed.
Good to know. What are you doing, you cheeky little monkey?
I'll make you howl.
Oh, buy me dinner first.
Ravage and conquer.
Just love how fucking fast they move. Kabbalah,
There
I
is
think...
no mercy found in my heart.
Why can't you move? Why can't you move very far? You only got 6 move. Lame. I guess that'll have to do. Can you...
One of us would be enough.
Fight this one.
Disgrace.
You just got eaten by a robo-dog. Yeah, it's pretty
Plato,
disgraceful.
we're undertaking this task.
Eat that one.
I die undefeated.
Yeah, sorry about that. Here's a question. Can Glato get up the...
Let's test our
Can you
skills,
climb the
Glato.
ladder? Or are you going to have to go all the way... Holy shit, you can climb a ladder. Oh my god. What did I just witness?
You will pay for this in blood.
You know what? I don't think I will. I think I'll be fine. Mostly because it feels like most of your guys
worse battles than
are
this in my
barely
time.
slowing me down. This feels like very much a one-sided fight. It's not. In fact, I'm going to go so far. It's not even a fight. Fulgrim, hello. You know what? I should have stopped by and killed that guy. Right, can we reach you? Oh, shit. Oh, we're just out of range. No.
As the tenants demand.
No. What does this do? No.
They who discern the future own the battlefield.
Hello. Oh, you know what? I keep forgetting you're still alive. Don't mind the dear, she's just passing through. Can I shout at him? Oh, I can shout at him. Oh, it killed that guy. Didn't kill him, it just knocked him over. Could I shock him?
The whisper must be appeased.
Foul breath.
I'm gonna be honest, that boarding party was very, very subpar. I am very good, thank you, Fulgrim. Young man. Oh my god, it's been a long while since I've been called that. A man in an officer's uniform is kneeling and scrubbing around the mess of blood and dirt on the floor. As soon as you draw near, you can hear his feverish muttering, "No, no, no, where is he? Where is my son?" Lower half of the officer's face is grimy with some strange substance, too pale and lumpy to be blood. The officer pays you no attention, his eyes are fixed on the floor. Wait, he's an operational officer from Deck 67-3, not from one of the local clans, which is why I remember him. He helped me bring up the new recruits on planet. What is he doing here? Examine the officer's face. Take another step towards the man and peer into his face. Blue veins bulge under his scab-mottled skin and his bloodshot eyes are darting in every direction, sometimes rolling back into his head so that only the whites are visible. The strange stuff covering the officer's face is lumpy pink slime mixed with the blood that is streaming from his disfigured nose. Why are you here and not on your assigned deck? I believe you are younger than I am. In that case, I hope your back's not too painful. Something shifts in the officer's expression, a feverish gleam in his eye goes out. Tacticus, my boy, swamp devils dragged him off. I'm where I'm supposed to be. I'm looking for my son. The Emperor's valiant guards came to save my boy. I showed them where the swamp devils dragged Tacticus. I led them right here like they asked. They'll make short work of the nest of these beasts. I'll look for my boy in the meantime. Mistress, will you help? The man's face contorts in a monstrous grimace, a mixture of pain, hope and madness. I'll be damned, the officer has a son. Perhaps he did once, but he embarked without any family in tow. Abelard sighs heavily. He's cracked, the poor wretch. Your spawn truly is somewhere around here. The only way you'll find him is in pieces. The man jerks his head up, apparently seeing you for the first time, but just as he opens his mouth to reply, his whole body begins to shudder and his newly cleared gaze passes over the chamber. His blood-filled eyes go wide in horror. Emperor, preserve us! The man sneezes and the lower half of his face is coated anew in the slime streaming from his nose. The officer casts you a pleading look. What is this nightmarish scene? I was leading the Emperor's guards to Swamp Devil's nests across the marshlands of my homeworld, but instead of that I was showing them the way to them? He points the corpses of the Xenos with a trembling hand. Hallucinations, a heretical mirage. If I remember correctly, you are a tall, awkward being. This is true. If so, then we all have bad backstory in life in general. Yeah, tell me about it. Tell me about it. Yeah, fully. It was in sympathy, not anything else. The guards. It's one of those. It's when you get to that age and you kind of get out of bed and suddenly go, why does that part of me hurt now? And your body's just like, it just does now. Sorry, you slept slightly weirdly. That's painful now. It'll be painful for a few months and then something else will break. Enjoy! You know, back when you were a teenager, you could fall asleep upside down in a crumpled heap, wake up and you were fresh as a daisy the next morning. Unless I sleep upon, you know, feathered eiderdown these days, I'm a wreck. The guards, they weren't very chatty. One of them called me something strange. 1K, I think? I heard them talking amongst themselves. Something about seizing the ship? Don't let them through? Through to where? I don't know. Oh, it's coming over me again. Adira tilts her head to one side. Those words, Lord Captain, don't let them through. I've set my little voices singing. I hear them singing about a fine thread that leads to the heart of your territory. I hear them sing of Draonus, of a black dragon. Tell me about these hallucinations. When did they start? I don't remember. It's so strange. It's like I'm here and I'm there at the same time, but I remember. Many watches ago, a visit from a guardsman after the Swamp Devil's attack. It seemed he treated my injuries, did something to my face, and said that his comrades would come and do what they had to do. And when the rest of them came, they told me to show them the way to the nest. But we're on the ship. Where did I take them? I'm at the trying to get out of bed, and my back says, do you want to do this? Yeah, exactly. I make noises, standing, sitting, apparently sleeping. At what point did Friday and Saturday nights become the days I look forward to because we go to bed early? Yes, 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 going to bed early is such a treat, isn't it? Oh, it's so nice. I really enjoy, I get quite excited when I realise I get to go to bed early. It's like, oh, yes, this feels nice. Mind you, I was never, right, I like going down the pub with my friends, but I hated, when they went to clubs, I hated going to clubs. Clubs are sticky, they're filled with drunk people, it's loud, you can't have a proper conversation, it sucks. Like, I don't know why people like clubbing, it's just the worst place in the world. I can't wrap my head around it, I genuinely can't. So, you know, I quite like going to bed early. Made of glue, oh god, I tell you what, I went on a stag do. It was somewhere on the north coast of Devon. I can't remember exactly where. We went camping with a group of guys, just as bad as you think. And we went to this club, and the floor, you know when you get that sticky where it's like, you know when every step you take, you can hear the sort of like the cracking of the stickiness? It was like that, just moving along the floor. And the walls were wet, like they were moist. I don't think walls should be moist. I'll be honest with you. I think walls should be dry. They shouldn't be moist. Moist walls, bad. So anyway, that was horrible. Abel clutches his head. Motive force, strike me down. I think I've got it. The Xenos of the crew smoked him out during the recent warp jump. This poor madman must have taken him for a guardsman. Remember Lord Captain, the enraged Drukhari, who had bent several crew members to his will? I was driving a school bus last year because I was up at 4 a.m. By 8 p.m. I was sleeping like a 5-year-old. Oh, I get it. I get it. Sometimes you just want a little nap, don't you? I own run a pub restaurant, so when the weekend rolls in, I don't want to leave work to go to work. Nothing puts you off like, oh yeah, no, I can imagine that's a nightmare. Yeah, you basically are at work, aren't you? I'll string up your skin corpse to the main deck as a warning to other traitors. Tears start to run down the traitor's cringy face. I didn't know I was betraying humanity to Xenos. I didn't know. Even now I look behind you and I see the marsh where Tactic has vanished. Leave the officer between two worlds. I want to watch the scum suffer. The officer's death throw lasts for several minutes. His eyes are still hazy. Seeing the false vision, his screams are interspersed with piteous attempts to call for his dead son and please the Lord Captain for forgiveness. At last his body collapses to the floor, where it convulses for a few moments longer. The dead man's face is twisted in indescribable agony. Oh, fun! It's very chill. Oh, and it exploded. You bend over the body. Despite the numerous bloodstains on his skin and clothes, the officer has not been seriously wounded. The only noticeable injury is on his face. His nose is disfigured and a red slimy substance is streaming from it, staining his mouth and chin. Take the body to the infirmary and try to identify the cause of this madness. Oh, there we go. What do we have here? An armoured body glove and a lasgun. Well, that's going in the old store. I probably should go over here first, right?
The world will bow. How fascinating.
Cabalite armour, splinter pistol. I don't think any of that's particularly useful. Long splinter. Again, I don't think that's probably going to be that useful. We've got some weird shit they left behind.
Over.
The bomb produces short electromagnetic pulse to disable power grids devices. It is...
I do what I must.
The charge has been safely diffused. Huzzah! We did it. Good job, everyone. Go team. Never make your hobby your job. Saying this is on with the YouTube channel.
Intriguing.
Even from behind the meter-thick wall of the reactor, you can hear the breath of the mighty plasma beast that sets the void ship in motion. What do we got? Anything good? I kind of want a sword. Oh, that is a primitive sword. 12 to 18. Is that good? Okay, let's have a... Let's just... Okay, we'll take both of those. Oh, there's no dodge penalty. You know what? Let's... Because I believe I gave Kibala the Drew key. Right, so that's 12 to 18. 12, so the Anva chainsword. So this is actually better than the Anva chainsword. So we can do that. And then... Can you wear the armor as well? Drukhari equipment. But that's Drukhari equipment, isn't it? Maybe you need to be a maybe there's two different types of Drukhari equipment. Who the fuck knows? Either way, I mean that sword's slightly better than the one she had.
Uncover my path.
So we'll take that. That's rough. I mean, in fairness, you know, it could be worse. I make reasonable money playing video games, so you know, I can't really complain, can I? There's definitely worse ways to make a few bob. It just doesn't fit. It needs to be hammered out here and here. Ooh, cupboards. I mean, technically it's my cupboard, but I'm going to take all the stuff inside my cupboard anyway and use it as cargo. Which, see, so someone's going to come down here and go, where's that thing we really need to run the ship? And they'll be like, the Lord Captain came in and stole it all. Again, we're going to have to go back to the... Go back to the cargo bay, grab it back. So this is D&D, but in Warhammer 40k. Yep, basically. Yeah, it's... So in fact, 40k, I believe they had two different systems. They had Rogue Trader, which was like the first edition of 40k. And while that was a tabletop game, it was significantly more... it was more squad-based, to be honest. It didn't... There were tanks, but they didn't really have any models for them and stuff like that. But then they had a proper sort of TTRPG, which was the Dark Heresy system. So this is based on the Rogue Trader system, which is why there's just a bajillion skills. And to be honest, I was talking to Nerd Rage Fred about this the other day on our podcast, and he's entirely right. And what I should have done is just found a guide just to tell me what skill to pick when, because trying to work out which skill to pick is absolutely nightmarish. Like, it's fine, it's just that there's like 50,000 skills, so, and they're all like, when your blib is at 50%, it gives you 3 stacks of blob, and then you can use the blob when you use this ability, and I'm like, I can't work out if that's good or not. I have no idea. So I really should just follow someone's guide and go, this is how you build this character to be really good. Ooh, ship components. Handy. What is... my ship is... Okay, we'll repair the hull, just to be on the safe side. Just to be on the safe side. I was alive during the Rogue Trader era. Me too, although I didn't know... I didn't know about 40k until it was the... I think it was just after third... Is it 3rd edition? 3rd edition 40k? Oh, it might be 2nd edition. What was 2nd edition? Yeah, it was 2nd edition. Yeah, I started playing just after they released 2nd edition. So that's kind of... To be honest, I came in with the with the Epic, Space Marine and Titan Legions and that kind of stuff. And that's why I'm into Legions. Well, I say I'm into Legions Imperialis. I've been doing a little bit of painting. You probably can't see it very well because it's really dark. But it's a Night Lord command squad that I actually had to make as an STL and then print myself. And now I've got a little command squad. So they've got the little bat ears and shit. It's really good. They've got little bat ears and they've got all the little iconography that you can barely see on their shoulder pads, all that kind of good stuff. Love it. I'll start with the Harlequin army. Get the fuck out. fucking Elder. I hate them. I hate them so much. Played 40k for 25 years. Started running 40k tournaments 10 years ago. Oh, bloody hell. Brilliant. Nothing put you off the hobby more than the endless verse squabbling about every damn rule on the tabletop. Yeah, that's fair. So I have the Harlequin army back when I owned 15 models, and the one Wraith Lord that broke down 50% of the time was on the... yeah. I remember, because I had one friend that played 40k. Well, he played... We played loads of different... Like, we played Necromunda, Gorkamorka, Blood Bowl, Warhammer Quests, 40k, Warhammer. Everything he collected, it was always fucking elves with that guy. So he had Harlequins, and I fucking hate Harlequins. They're just the worst. See those rules that no one knows or uses until an argument breaks out and they both start going through the codexes, finding the most obscure bullshit to argue about? Yeah, that sounds about right. I have an urgent message from Draonus, Lord Captain. Our astropaths are receiving numerous transmissions, but no, these aren't an ordinary message. Everyone is a plea for help. Draonus is reporting a massive Xenos raid, and every mental image is transmitted is wreathed in flame. The astropathic choirmaster is struggling to determine when exactly the invasion began, but all signs point to it happening shortly after your departure to the Cineraris Malefictum. Any delay condemns the world to even greater suffering. Your people are begging for aid immediately. All right. Okay, we'll do this. I was just cheap. No other reason for the Harlequins. Because they had, like... I mean, I will say that the Elder models, like, held up so well. Because isn't the Falcon Grav tank still the Falcon Grav tank? Like, there's only, like... Falcon Grav tank. It's still the same fucking one, isn't it? I'm fairly sure it's the same fucking one. So, like, I think Warp Spiders only recently got updated. Like, I'm fairly sure the Warp Spiders have been exactly the same model for the past 25 odd years. I mean, they still look good. That's the thing. First one's when you're called to a table to make a ruling, which seems minor, but they say the entire game basically hinges on it. Oh no, that sounds awful. Oh, I mean, the thing is, I don't really get, like, I would like one day to maybe play some games of Legions Imperialis. So far, I've got the box set, and I've printed some minis because I wanted them, and I've bought some boxes and stuff, and I'm sort of painting them up, but I just don't have the time to do any of that. Like, I could find like a game group or something, but I'm like, I don't have the time to do that shit. I don't have the time to like do the shit I want to do like that on top of everything else I'm doing. So I'm just like, at the moment, I just occasionally I'll, you know, treat myself to something fun. Like I got, yeah, like Acid House Games were doing a closing down sale. They do like the cardboard terrain, and they were doing like a deal for like a whole epic, basically city. So you can build like an almost entirely city, like massive city out stuff. We've got like an overpass type road thing that goes across the entire table. Very cool. Anyway, so I've bought that. Not that I'll ever fucking use it, but it's, you know, I've got it and I feel slightly better for that. So there we go. That's when you flip the table. I call them nerds and run away. Seems like a good step. I have put off making new minis for most of them until recently. Yes, I can't play now because they went the other direction so far and abandoned my old minis to the point where it's not even worth playing anything. Oh yeah. I've heard the 40k rules are not particularly great. I've heard good things about the Horus Heresy rules though. And I am kind of coming around the Horus Heresy a little bit. Because normally I fucking hate Space Marines because they suck. They're so boring. But, you know, the Horus Heresy does put some, like, personality into them. So, you know, I'm coming around a little bit to that. An incredible find has been made on Foulstone, Lord Captain. A lost volume of St. Queef's diary has been discovered during the restoration of his crypt. By following the Saint's orders, the Order of the Hammer was able to find a crypto art containing a tech relic of Saint Cognitus, the Crucible. Queef's writings on it are vague. It's called the Sculptor and Terror Transformer, Granter of Life and Grace. The explorators have sent a delegation to lay claim to the treasure, which has sparked a heated dispute that's been going on for many days. What's a tech litany connection? Correct, collection. The Order should make a list of all the document miracles. What does that do? 20 Lore Imperium, where again 6% armor and deals 6% critical to Xenos and demons. Oh, okay, interesting. You can share it. Right, so I can potentially get technical, but I don't really feel like I need that one. The Persuasion one feels pretty good. 6% critical damage. I mean, yeah, we could do that, couldn't we? Yeah, I'm going to say that one. I will relay your will to the representatives of the deliberating parties. It starts innocent. A simple 5-box models. Few paints. That you're 41-year-olds with 3,000 models. 2,009. I must say, like, hang on. Ooh, fuck, light. Maybe too much light. I've got like a whole load of stuff here, like to my left, and I really have been making a concerted effort to paint it, but like I like painting stages. Like I'll do one little bit and then I'll like go, I'll paint something else. So like I've got that far with a little Reaver Titan, right, which I'm quite pleased with, to be honest. But I don't really know, like I'm quite happy with it, but there's something missing and I don't know what to do about it. Like maybe it needs more different colours or something, but I quite like the colours I've done, and I don't know. So like I just went, right, I'm leaving that and I'm going to paint some more stuff. So I've just been painting bits and pieces. So like there's like 50 minis here, which are all like in the stages of being painted. It's, you know, it's kind, because I'll probably never actually put them on a table in anger. It's just kind of a nice thing to do. Nice little, like, I find painting quite chill. Like if I've got an hour or something towards the end, like the end of the evening, when I should go to bed, I'll be like, you know what, I'm going to do some painting, and I'll paint for just like, you know, 45 minutes or something. And it's just a nice zen experience, I find. Just nice and chill. In Gate of Chaos game, the Latin humming in Russian sounds like it's the praise of the great soup, and in Space Marine 2 you can find a pot of soup with the I always wanted to paint them. I always intended to, but I'll paint like 5 and buy another 20. That's everyone does that. That's just normal. You can post links. I mean, assuming YouTube doesn't shut them down already, because there was some option that I should have ticked that made them. I mean, I'm not against it. I'm genuinely fine. My IG or just put it in Discord, I guess. You could, yeah, but there's a Warhammer Madness channel. Put it in there, because I've been going, look at my cool shit, just because I can. Because, you know, I've got to show someone. You know, in fairness, my 6-year-old does kind of go, that's really cool, Daddy. Which I'm like, yes, it is. But I don't think he looks at Titan and goes, that's a really cool robot. And I have to be like, it's not a robot, it's a mech. It's a Titan, mate. It's not a robot. It's a completely different idiot. Day and night, lost Justicars and scribes pore over the list of recorded miraculous events related to the Crucible. Alas, they had to refer to chronicles so ancient and fragmentary that not all the tech priests were satisfied with the multiple tomes of research presented to them. When their work was complete and presented during the arbitration, the evidence sanctity of the ancient mechanism was officially acknowledged. The Crucible was determined to remain in the purview of the Order of the Hammer. Explorators made peace with their loss and asked permission to conduct several of their own rituals with the Crucible. When the tech liturgies had been completed, the tech priest departed Foulstone. Research into the Crucible has been identified as a device of the surface terraforming fueled by the geothermal energy of the planet. It could turn a wasteland into a blooming gun. However, a way to launch it has yet to be found. Drusus's footprints. We've done them all. Is that it? Is it done? What did that get? Okay, it's accuser of sin. Okay. Sure. Neat. What are we going to do here? What does that do? 12 to 21. Ooh. It is a power source. I would like that one. How do I get that one? I need 3 weapons. I've only got 1 weapon. Hang on. What's Kiava Dama doing recently? Have you got anything which is going to make me weapons? Flawless Servitor. Blocks right. I'm going to be honest. That sounds awful. In shipping counters, the Rogue Trader squad is supported by friendly combat servitors. Watching servitors take, like, all their turns one after another just sounds like an absolute nightmare. I do like ramming things, but... Ooh, weapons. There we go. That's what we want. What do we need? What are we missing? I need Oh, I don't want flawless. I need 3 mechanisms. How do I get 3 mechanisms, for fuck's sake? Can I... Oh, wait. Can I do... Journal. Contracts. Do we have any contracts we can do? That'll increase profit factor. That'll do a thing. That'll give us 3. Adam, I don't really want to do any of that. Well, all that sounds terrible. So, I guess we'll worry about that in a second. But, first and foremost, let's go back to... Is this Draonus? Oh, sorry, I need to chart new routes, don't I? Thanks. Right, is this Return to Draonus? Yes. We'll chart a course. And then I'll make it super duper safe, because I cannot be fucked to deal with demons. Good looking man. Lion. Are there other men in this stream? Radioactive ones? Hello, Lion. The great soup be praised. Normandy's in tabletop, so that's where I put it. Yes, indeed. Yes, there are. Oh yeah, that doesn't look good, does it? That looks dicey. That's very dicey. Drukhari void ships. Okay, let's kill us some foul Xenos.
We have a job to do.
Right. Is it just you? Is it just a light cruiser? Oh no, there's more. No, that's mine. You're behind me. You're behind. Right, I'm just going to go for the big boy. Straight down his
Let the
throat.
Empyrean guide us.
What do we got? Ooh, vulnerability scan. That sounds like a good idea. Yes. Excellent. Boarding. Oh yeah, boarding party. Let's get some fires on you. Aha!
Send them into the cold void.
Okay, we're not in range, but we can be in range. A little shallow jump there. Aha! Now I'm in range.
Eviscerate them.
Eat dirt, motherfuckers. I don't think I can do anything. Well, I can always just pop out some little boys, some little guys, and then the little guys can have a little go. Fuck him up. Nice. What's he got? He's got like vulnerabilities, he's got internal fires, warp drive is damaged, his speed reduced. Oh, his speed reduced by 5 is brutal. Top this like a dropped lasagna. Oh no, oh goodness. That's rough. I'm sorry to hear that. Grab her by the waist, lift her up and break her spine. I mean, sure. That's a mighty mood. Assuming you're talking about the ship? Well, you didn't go anywhere. Alright. Can we do... Ooh, I could do another board. I do like boarding party. I just like the idea of boarding. Yeah, fuck you. What did we wreck this time? Nothing? But they've got more internal fires. So basically you're just going to burn to death slowly.
Send them into the cold void.
Good! I like it when you burn to death slowly.
Eviscerate them.
Which side is my best guns on?
Emblazon our path.
This side's howler cannons.
Unleash our wrath upon my enemies.
I'm happy with that.
Torpedoes.
No, not torpedoes. Fighters. Very different. Very different thing. What do I want to do? I could... I'm gonna make you spin. Oh shit, that spin was rough. That looked rough. That was a rough spin for you, wasn't it? Well, that's, I mean, that's one way to do it. Oh, I'm sorry, I need to... They can, yes, that's true. I kind of want to go back to this ship, though. Yeah. Let's just do a little escort here. Well, we wrecked the big boy pretty quick. I really do like having the Heartless as a chum. Nice shots. Yeah, I mean that's... I'll do it. Right, where is... Right, you're over there. So we need to spin hard. We need a good hard spin.
Steer us to our target.
Playing a live stream game. Ah, see you later, Fulgrim. Have a good evening.
Let the incandescent beams scorch our enemies.
No one can outmaneuver House Orcelio.
Eat it, nerds. I've been playing Jurassic Park World? The one where you build like a theme park, dinosaur theme park, because obviously my 6-year-old's super into dinosaurs, and you know, this is a fun little game where you can make dinosaurs. Who wouldn't love that? But you can like drive the cars. And if you're driving the cars, all the people like the people in the park jump out of the way and like, oh, if you try and run into them. But like the first few missions, your evolution, thank you, yes. The first few missions, you're like, you know, building a park for scientists. So all the people are all like being scientists and shit. So as I was driving around, you know, trying to drive with my son on my lap, I was being like, get out of the way, nerds. And then he started saying it. And then my wife was like, why is he saying get out of the way, nerds? And I was like, I genuinely don't know. And he just poked his head around the corner and went, you told me to do it, Daddy. Absolute, just gave that information up immediately. Snitches get stitches, kid. God damn it. Dobbed in by my own son. I know, brutal. I'm almost proud. The other thing he was doing was he built like a maze out of fences and then let the people walk through it, but then like cut them off and then dropped dinosaurs into the maze so that the people had more of an incentive. And while he was asking me to do this, I was genuinely like, I don't know whether to be, you know, really proud about his ingenuity and deviousness, or to desperately find a number for a child therapist. It's one of the two. Little maniac. Hello, boys. How's it going? Everything? Oh, God. Damn. Right? Absolute mayhem. Clementia is looking a little dishevelled, but her appearance otherwise remains unchanged. Her steely gaze and tightly pressed lips speak of perfect composure. Praise the throne, your ladyship. You're here! You made it to Draonus before it could be devastated by the Drukhari. Your subjects need you now more than ever. Draonus has been hit by a massive Xenos attack. The fleet's resistance was broken in mere hours. Then the invaders commenced a planetary raid. The planetary defense forces were able to hold the inner perimeter of several cities. 2 of the attacks were stifled on the approaches to the settlements, but the fight continues, here as well as in the Von Valentius Palace. I received a message on the arbitrator's Vox frequency. They are successfully defending the spire entrusted to them. Even if Draonus falls, the place will hold. That place will hold. Yeah, there we go. When my daughter was 4, I came home and she said, "Daddy, look at Owen's bike. It's fucked." It's what? It's fucked. How do you know? Mummy shouted. I see. Let's go talk to Mummy. Do you ever find the vampire pirate names in Warhammer 3 weird? What, you mean Dick Half-Mast, that kind of thing? It's a classic on the old Total Reddit, isn't it? Drukhari are after living victims above all else. Why would they waste their forces assaulting the palace when they could be storming another city? Alas, I don't know the answer, your ladyship. When the Xenos attacked the palace, they sent a force so great that the increased warden presence and the defense perimeter wiped out in minutes. By the throne, whatever they're looking for in there, they spared no troops to get their hands on it. Where is Governor Drivestem? The governor is currently protected within a well-fortified bunker, as are the heads of the other noble houses. Clementia grinds her teeth audibly. Still, each family has provided all available resources to the defence of Draonus, or rather, the defence of their respective regions. What's the current situation? The PDF is in the process of exterminating the enemy forces on the planet. Extra batteries have been assigned to the assault on the palace, but without a strike force that we can make inside, we won't break the resistance. When I have a child and it curses the first time, I would be kind of proud. It depends. You're kind of like, that's really funny. At the same time, you're like, I don't really want you, like, saying it. he was, I can't remember what he was talking about, but he was like giving the middle finger to me this morning. He was doing some, I think he was like pretending to be a raptor. He was like, "Look, Daddy, I've got raptor," and I was like, "You can't do that." And he was like, "Why?" And you're on that, you know, it's 50. Do I tell him? Do I explain to him what that means? Or do I just ignore him and gaslight him? And I decided to go for the latter. I decided, you know what, I'm not going to answer that question. And I think that probably was the right thing to do. I don't know. A feeling the palace is the anchor point of the enemy raid. Our Vox engineers are registering unknown signals coming from your residence to other areas on the planet. The scum must have set up the control center inside. We take up their command and will weaken the peripheral forces. Limper106, thank you very much. Survivor 16-year-old, I love the stories of your son. The 2 and 3-year-old best as they grow up. I have no doubt about it. I have no doubt. We were coming back from, we went to, there's this place in Cornwall called Hidden Valley, which is, it's kind of it's a theme park, but it's like mostly puzzles. So you go there and there's like an escape from there you can do. There's like a house with like a bunch of different puzzles, and there's like a load of stuff there, all puzzles. Anyway, so we were coming back from there, and because we've been doing puzzles, was like doing quizzes for us, because I was like, my wife was driving, I was in the passenger, but I could only be like the helper. I couldn't do my own guesses, because he'd be like, okay, what superhero has an iron suit? You know, I'm going to be honest, the puzzles were not hard to work out, except for the one where which superhero flies. You're kind of like, well, that you know, it's quite a wide option there. But anyway, so he would hand me this piece of paper which he'd drawn the superhero on, and I had to like show it to my wife, but I couldn't have my own guess because I was just the help, according to him. Rubbish. 1416, and so despite knowing what I was like as a teenage boy, I have of course banned all teenage boys from being in the same community. I can totally understand. I'm really glad I've got a son, just because I can imagine that it's very stressful having a daughter. He's going to ask another adult. I'm hoping he just forgets, because I'm going to be honest, as a 6-year-old, he has an attention span of a fucking gnat. Like, he's all over the place. He's like a golden Labrador. It won't last. No, it won't. I'm sorry. Enough talking. I'm going in. Clementia bows. With awe and gratitude, I transfer the command of the ground operation over to you, your ladyship. Local troops are at your service. I beg of you, save Draonus. Yes, I will. We have a transmission. Report from Squad 2. Come in, Lieutenant. Report. Imi, Lieutenant, we do not read you. Repeat. Well, Emperor, help them. No, don't attack. Just let me do it. I'm going to be honest, it'll be quicker. Oh, goods. Holy shit, that's a load of goods.
Let's seize
more
the
goods.
opportunity.
Rogue Trader, we do need those to hold this position. Oh, don't worry.
I cannot believe it.
Hello,
another monkey
boys. Yeah, here, whatever. Play with me. That is standard opening.
Me.
Adira.
If
Do
you
your
insist, Lord
thing,
Captain.
girl. There's the right one, isn't it? Warp speed, yes.
Will do.
Warp speed. So freaking useful. Okay, let's
Step
get
aside.
Cassia up
The
here.
navigator is
Can I do
coming.
this on myself? No. Alright, never mind. In that case, I'm just going to get... No, I want this one. Eyeball them.
You call this a strike?
Yeah, I do actually.
If I may.
Bonk. Well, you lot aren't going anywhere.
Me. If you insist, Lord Captain.
I bet they're boyfriends. They seem nice and honest, but I keep telling myself I bullshitted about being a good boy in front of my girlfriend's parents as a kid. Yeah. I mean, in fairness, I feel like I was quite a good kid anyway. Well, I didn't have a girlfriend until I was like 21, so... Let's skip that stage. Do you know the... Yeah, of course I know Rimworld. And yes, I have actually got the DLC. And no, I haven't played it yet. But I want to. It's like, it's on my list of things to do. Who are we hitting on or slaughtering? In this case, Foul Drukari. And good evening.
Anything else?
Alka-Seltzer. What? I didn't do that one, did I?
Will do.
Oop. Lovely. Right, got all of that good shit. Lovely. Like that. Shall I just go and shock them?
Cover me.
I'm just going to go and shock them. Shocking.
What? Farewell.
I can taste my blood.
Taste the rainbow.
Weather the storm.
No, I'm a drink. Well, in fairness, your name's very pronounced, so... Will you make it? I might stream it. I might... Tell you what, I did actually... in fact, hang on. Sorry, I'm not paying attention now. Did I...
Stay vigilant.
Did I keep that file? I actually did a recording on RimWorld. Oh yeah, I still got it. I actually did a recording of because the last DLC was like the Cthulhu one. And I actually did record a load of footage, and it's one of those things where I keep meaning to actually, like, you know, make a video out of it. But it's been so long now, I'm almost like, may as well do a different, I don't know.
One of us would be enough.
So yeah, I wouldn't say I'm like the greatest RimWorld player in the world, but it's a fun game.
It won't take long. Executed.
Good boy. Right, where's the nearest filthy Xenos? Aha. Okay, let's go run here.
I am your blade and shield.
Hello, boys. Let's do some of that.
I will not die in dishonor.
So you're fine. It was just a thing you were doing. Next time, it's 14
the shadows
bleeding.
Will see it done.
Yeah.
Death is a blessing.
Let the true master inflict the pain.
Spring.
Killing brings me no pleasure. Trust me, come. The other side awaits.
she's so good.
I must not falter.
Really good Warhammer mod. Yes, I know. I did look at that. You know, I did look at that, and it's one of those things where I'm like, if I had more time, I'd definitely play more of it. To report and do nothing, you yourself would. Yeah, but the problem is, let's be honest with ourselves. Most kids are idiots. Like, they don't think they're idiots, but they're idiots. Because, you know, we were all idiots at that age. It's just, you don't think you're
I will triumph.
You think you're super smart and you know exactly what's going on. And the grown-ups who tell you
Death shall
that you're an idiot are themselves fucking idiots. Which is not necessarily untrue.
I will do my duty.
Hello, boys. Let's get
Reduced to dust.
Okay, anyone else? You all dead? Nice. Nice.
So shall it be.
Death
Do you require
with
an
me.
audience?
Not touched. We will hold the position. May the Emperor help me. Oh, I thought you were talking to the guy on the ground. I was like, you're not helping anyone, mate. You're not protecting anyone. Okay. Oh god, those are actually pretty good swords. Alright, dump all of them then. Get rid of all of that crap.
Check this out.
Let's disarm that one.
Just as he ordained. Follow the threads.
Yeah, hopefully, you know, your daughters are... You've taught them well, and they'll listen to what you say. Where am I? I'm there.
Embrace true
Yeah, that must be
power.
very stressful as a father. You know, when they're 6-year-old, you've kind of got a lot of control over them. But when they're teenagers, you have significantly less control. On the other hand, you don't get woken up at 6 o'clock in the morning by
Ruinous
an excitable
favor
person
prevails.
asking to play Jurassic Park Evolution.
The world
So, you know, swings and roundabouts.
trembles beneath my feet.
They look really weird. It's fine. All the best people are weird. Normal people are boring. Let's out an incoherent moan, clutching his mangled face.
The whispers told me how.
You know the soldier, and you spot the unarmed mine hidden under his body.
Ugh, damn it.
Oh, good job. Come on, you had one fucking job.
Empyrean
No, he
guides my
exploded.
game.
We are the spearhead of the Imperium.
The Whispers told me a secret. That wasn't so difficult.
Glad to hear it.
The premonition runs true, Whisper, and be
Can
heard.
we fix that?
There is life in you yet. Use it wisely.
Just in time.
Can we
Intriguing.
fix him? Yes,
When rumors
we
of Theodora
can.
von Valancius's
Oh my
appearance
God, they
were
only
spreading all over
blew
the ship,
bloody
I saw
jaws
many
off.
flashes of yellow. Your crew hoped it was true.
Lady Theodora was a complicated person. But her actions in the face of danger earned her the officer's deepest respect, and her intolerant...
Hello.
In the galaxy.
When Tazara notices you, his face contorts into a mask of rage. The Drukhari's lips stretch into a predatory grin that bears no trace of her former haughtiness, only the promise of pain. You! Malformed monkey, putrid vermin, you'll pay for every moment that I spent on this pitiful planet. Aren't you glad to see me, Tazara? Oh, now that you have finally arrived, I'm filled with anticipation. The anticipation of skinning you, impaling you on hooks, and making you dance for mine, the Archon's amusement. Tazara's shriek drops to a hiss. I suspect that you and that true-born cur were working together. He did not make me and my sisters linger here on a whim. We had a reason, and that reason involves you. Yes? Is that it? Tell me. Just a nod, so I can stand before the Archon and accuse him of treachery and compromising the raid. Wait, what cur are you talking about? Enough! Tazara bares her sharpened fangs. I will beat the truth out of your dead bodies. Yours and Marazai's. Sisters, attack! I mean, touche. Oh, go touche. Touche, Monsieur Pussycat. Okay, let's move you there. Boom. It did. There you are.
Isn't this a job for the serfs?
Probably, but... Can we... Oh, there we go. Can we eyeball? No, we can't eyeball. Rubbish. Oh, pardon me. The hiccups. Happy to say my kid takes no bullshit from no one, which also means I can't tell them off. So, you know, wins and losses are classic.
My resolve is unshaken.
Okay, at least Adira gets it. What the fuck is this? Who the fuck are these guys?
What an anguish to see!
Yeah, whatever. Right, we're doing this.
But of
Regeneration.
course.
Everyone regenerate. Lovely. Everyone dodge shit. That comes in handy. Everyone gets big rock arms. Big gains. Lovely. Can we do a little shocking? We could do a little shocking, couldn't we? Could do.
On it.
Yeah. Okay, did fry Cassie a little bit there, but never mind.
Was that you? Or
Tell you what, shall I heal Cassie? Just to be on the, I'm
Anything
gonna
else?
heal you, just to be on the safe side. There we go. Never let it set up. You don't give you nothing, because I do. Oh, I've still got a thing. Okay, we can do this. Nice.
No! These ruby flashes are choking me!
Like, who the fuck are these guys? Ow! Lasered my face. I don't know who these
Pain and duty go hand in hand.
Nobody escaped us.
God, there's a lot of guys here, aren't there? Whoa, whoa, whoa. Whoa. What was that?
Here we go.
Enthralled Marauder. Oh, okay, that's what they are.
My mastery is unsurpassed.
Is it?
Brace yourselves, Amalard.
I barely did anything.
Quench my fury.
Right, Kibala, if you could potentially deal with this... I'll tell you what, do you want to go and kill her? You can always just kill these guys, couldn't you? I mean, killing her would probably be... I mean, she's got lots of health, but...
Death comes in silence.
You can probably do quite a lot of damage to it. Right, so let's do...
As honor ordains.
More damage. Sounds pretty good. We can do the... is it this one? Captive... Yeah, captive audience. So then we can do slice and dice.
My blade whispers your name.
So she's now got 53 bleed. Which means we can now hit you with this.
Not.
Jesus Christ. Literally just exploded.
Trust
Boing.
Me. My blade whispers your name.
I'm sure
As
it will
honor ordained. Death is a blessing. Trust
Boing.
me. As honor ordained. Let your soul be purged.
I mean, I really don't think I will. I need to kill you.
As the tenets demand.
Which I can do there. I mean, I think that's fine.
Hold on.
Maybe your face either sounds like a future treatment or like a euphemism.
I'll return the pain.
Nil from column A, nil from column B. Jesus, calm down, love. Stop. Jeez, you're gonna give yourself a fucking OD. Are you okay? It's just like so many fucking drugs.
Sow the seeds of discord.
Hello, boys.
Ruin beckons.
I will tear your heart out for this.
Well, you can certainly try. Oh, you know what? I should do this first, shouldn't I? Hang on. Where are we? Where's me big? Where's my skull? Where's my skull?
I will triumph.
Everyone gets voice of command. Oh, you know what? Actually, do this as well. Oh, is it not close enough? Fuck. Okay, relocate
One
over
step
here.
Closer.
Yes. Good.
A blood-soaked tribute.
Stab me. It's rude.
I need no guidance.
Good job hitting your own guy.
On the art of pain.
I kind of want to run up here
You've got
and
a
kill
job
these guys.
to do, Glato.
Bye. Don't mind me passing through. Go and eat
Glato,
him.
we're undertaking this task.
Bite his bottom. Nice.
Check done.
There we go.
Let's get to it.
The only problem with Abelard is you do not have much in the way
A
of...
tactically sound approach.
Okay, wait, when does... Oh, Cassie gets the next... Oh, in that case, you know what? In that case, here's what we're going to do. We're going to... shout at everyone. Get them all to come over
Victory
here.
is imminent. It will be done.
If anyone wants to melee, they're going to have to go through me. Now, Cassia, here's where you...
Be careful not to cross my gaze.
Well, we're going to do a lot of crossing gazes. If that's okay with you. Just because, you know, there's a lot of people here.
I'm not accustomed. Witness the fury of House Orcelio.
Well, that killed a few.
If I may.
That killed a few more.
Me?
Lads.
If you insist,
Would
Lord
you
Captain.
mind, like, just charging?
One fewer target.
Attaboy.
We'll rule the stars themselves.
May as well.
Tried and tested tactics are the best ones. Reduced to dust.
Can we do a twofer?
I will do my duty.
Lovely. Right, where's this other... Is there anyone over there? No, there is this guy. So we
My
could...
place is at the fore.
We can't charge. Okay, we're just going to have to mosey up to him then. Hey, buddy, I heard you had a heavy weapon.
It will be done. I took care of this one.
Oh, well, I guess you're half the man / Dark Elder you used to be.
I've seen worse battles than this in my time.
Can I...
At your beck and call.
Your skill is lacking.
Is it? Because, you know, I did hit you. I think that was an excellent attack. I think that was fine. Do you want to let Kabbalah have another go?
Why navigators are feared.
I will leave footprints of scarlet. Come, the other side awaits.
You've unleashed my fury.
As honor or killing brings me no pleasure.
There is still one guy over here. Do I have another one? No. There's just, I think there's just one guy left. Looking very nervous. He's hiding behind that fucking wall as well.
What is this foreboding?
Shit. Oh, I forgot about you. You're taking a lot of drugs. Should you be taking all those? What does that even do? Where are you going? Are you just running away?
I bring mercy and retribution.
I mean, it's not a bad idea.
The shadows, let your soul be.
Jesus Christ, that one hit gave you 14 poison and 53 bleed. Which means, well, you're dead anyway.
Death is a blessing.
Jesus, that's rough. That is rough. I'm not gonna lie. No, but where are you going? Took all the drugs and ran away. He's having a bad trip.
Ruin back.
What a pleasure.
Oh, nice. Leveled up. Oh no, we leveled up. Oh, it's fine. It's just one of these. Sure. I'm gonna be honest. I'll probably never use that. Vanguard cannot die. Yeah. It's prior to the enemy hit by that attack. For each attack that hits them, sure. Again, I'll probably never use that. Never mind. Fine. Again, probably won't ever use that either. Definitely not going to use that. This may be handy. Heal by damage every time effect instead of suffering damage. Number of wounds restored is equal to the amount of damage. You know what? There might be specific fights where we take a lot of AoE like dot damage. Again, I'll probably never use that. So, a minor consideration.
Follow my steps.
If such is the Emperor's will.
Right, is everyone here?
What advice do you...
you come over
My
here.
whispers crave entertainment.
Ooh, a bloodthirster. It is a two-hand weapon, though. I guess we'll keep that one. You're up here, aren't you?
I'm on my way.
Okay, where's all the bodies? The favourite part of the game.
I tread a
looting
path
shit.
unexplored.
Activate the turret. Oh, that's kind of... I didn't really need them anyway. Who needs turrets? Bark of the tree is covered with thin streams of dark resin similar to streaks of blood.
Compared to naval service, that was barely a challenge.
Oh, okay. Imperial staff. Alright, boys. The Emperor protects you. I was one step away from death. I'll save you. Long live the rogue trader. Yeah. Don't worry about it, boys. Did it with myself.
The world will bow.
I like how the boss person just immediately disintegrated. Kabbalah turns up, just gets wrecked. Guess we'll take all this.
Time to leave my mark upon the galaxy.
What did you have? Oh, nothing useful. Good to know. Okay. So far, so good. Prezzies, hello. Killing elves, are we? Oh, yes. So far, I've killed all the elves I've come up against. Even the character we're supposed to get. Killed her.
Let's seize the
It
opportunity.
was for the best. So it appears unharmed and completely indifferent to the carnage unfolding around it. Oh, this place is going to need a bit of a tidy up, isn't it?
An expected result.
Hello. Huh.
Xenos filth.
Are you challenging me, Phil?
I guess seeing as we're sort of here anyway, it's going to make sense. Right, where is Akira?
I am a navigator, not a servitor.
But of course.
Thank you. Let's give... Where's Cabal?
Me? If you insist, Lord Captain.
I do.
Battlefields are always drowned in scarlet.
Oh shit, I can't even reach them. Very lame. Oh, I could get a little bit closer. It's fucking... Eyeball!
If I may?
Oh wait, were you a friendly? Oh yeah, you were that guy, weren't you? Oops. Well, he's dead now. He should have been more, you know, target. Obvious. So I think they execute the prison. Yeah, I mean, it'd be rude to interrupt. That's right. You don't want to. That's basically their culture. So
understood.
Easy. You know, be insensitive.
A dance of blades and shadows.
I refuse.
Another scar for my collection.
One of the things I like about the Drukhari is how much like the aliens from XCOM they're like, because they kind of have like this weird shit going on. They're kind of doing a bit of cloning.
Victory is
like
imminent.
they use other races.
Indeed.
Like it's all just kind of a bit kooky, which is what I kind of love them. I love the cookies.
Anything else? Be gone.
This can't be over.
I can buy coconuts. I don't want palm trees in Scotland. I want rain, snow, and bad weather. Some people call me miserable. No, that's just sensible.
Descend upon the weak.
I hate it when it's too hot. It sucks.
What a satisfying demise. Death shall reign.
Covered in Drukhari blood and his own, Achilles Skullander looks around with a haunted expression on his face. He finally manages to focus his gaze on you and lets out a barely audible gasp. God, Emperor preserve me. Could it be? Is it truly your ladyship? He is struck by an excruciating coughing fit. His hand grasps his respirator on its golden chain, but is missing. By the yawn of the darkest abyss, Achilles, why did my expert on Xenos fail to prevent the Drukhari assault? I focused all my attention on investigating the attacks against the Protectorate. I suspected there was something bigger behind the Xenos attacks, but an assault in the Rogue Trader's capital? Foolhardy even for Drukhari. I never would have thought. He closed his eyes, grimacing with guilt. Inspect his wounds. Achilles' body is covered in an unthinkable number of cuts and injuries. The Drukhari put a great effort into filling his every moment with searing pain. However, none of his wounds is life-threatening. His wounds are shallow, and the foe did not want to cut his thread, and yet each wound has touched a nerve, to plunge the victim into a pit of agony. Every cut is a message, not to us, but to the one whose body has become a sheet of parchment. Kibala's lips curl in disgust. A message of unclean words. Were you able to glean anything from your attackers? His burnt lip twists in a bitter smile. Oddly enough, I was, your ladyship. The Drukhari had no idea that a mere Adeptus Administratum secretary could understand their alien speech. While they were deliberating over how they were going to kill me, they mentioned that other Monkey had been helping them all this time. Renegades, or pirates, or something of the sort. I will take time to identify these traitors to humanity, but I give you my word they will pay for what happened on Draonus. That's enough for talking. I will contact Clementia and have... I'll tell you what, I'll administer first aid. Your first efforts pay off. Your knowledge of Medicae allows you to stop the bleeding in several areas and otherwise eases pain. You shouldn't waste your time on me, your ladyship. What happened here? When the report came from orbit about a Xenos attack, I went to the Administratum halls, resolving the matter of your succession. I rushed to my shuttle and prayed to the God Emperor that I would reach the palace before they struck. Before I could get rid of all the pics and documents I'd gathered, the palace was besieged. I had to take a risk and burn it all. The Xenos surrounded me when I was setting fire to the last remaining orders, and they decided to have fun with me. Kilius closes his eyes shut. Holy Emperor, deliver me from the memories. What did you tell them? Kilius looks you in the eyes, gaze unexpectedly clear. Nothing. But they didn't ask me anything. They didn't look for anything. They didn't so much as poke around the palace. Strange. Cassia reaches a hand out to Kilius' shoulder and gingerly removes something unseen from it. Your hues are covered in a layer of soot and ash, Master Scalander. I can see the loud bleeding colours underneath. May I put them at ease for you? Kilius bows his head guiltily. It is a great honour to hear such words from Lady Auxilio herself, and still I must refuse. My scars, both physical and spiritual, are my reminder of the mistakes I made, and my key to... A coughing fit interrupts his words. Redemption. That's enough. Get out of the palace. Gritting his teeth, Achilles bows and withdraws to the gatehouse in front of the palace. Ah, there we go.
A revelation was sent to me.
Right, let's get rid of all that crap. Ooh, advanced medikit. I mean, it's pretty nice.
Powers unseen uncover my path.
Just as I was taught.
Numerous mutilations, the body's thin cuts are barely indistinguishable. This is work of a skilled torturer. Auto-corrected anally. It's the worst place to be auto-corrected, to be honest. Don't want it there.
The whispers told me how.
Oh, good. Was the fuck is this guy? Looks a little
the world trembles beneath my feet.
Broken furniture, tattered fabric and bloodstains. Someone in the room put a desperate defense against the Xenos. Yeah, but they ruined my room at the same time.
I see the forbidden.
It's never going to wash out. I don't want to jump over. I just want to collect whatever goods these are. Yes! Look at all those delicious goodies. Alright, can we disarm this? 70%. Looks good, looks good, looks good.
The irony. Laughable.
It was bad, it was bad, it was bad. Okay, undo this one.
That wasn't so difficult.
Finally.
Fate beckons me.
Listen to me,
am your
Rust
shadow.
Bucket. Your time has not yet come.
The healing is much appreciated.
There is life in you yet. Use it wisely.
Embrace true power.
Hello, boys. Marazai casually gestures with his hand, either welcome you or inviting you to admire the brutalized hall. At last! I was beginning to think that your lumbering bucket had perished on the way back. Such a resolution would have satisfied neither you nor me, would it? The sight of a Xenos lounging on the dynastic throne makes Abelard's face turn crimson. What? Now did you will cease defiling a relic of the Imperium with your present, Xenos scum. What? This abomination? The Drukhari taps a finger on the armrest. With pleasure. But first I will finish my conversation with your master, Monkey. The Drukhari freezes for a moment. Oh, I can feel your anger, your rage, and your pain from witnessing the state of your halls. I trusted that you would appreciate our efforts here. I would have long vanished in the tangles of the Webway without waiting your arrival, Monkey, but I could not refuse myself the small pleasure of savouring your torment at the sight of what I've done to your home. Why did you attack the palace? The sole thing that your kind is good for, Monkey, is your ability to suffer. I have long been surfeited with the physical pain your kin provide, in it in an abundance from their cages in Camorag. The pain of the soul, on the other hand, is a rare delight. After all, I had to recompense you for the trouble you have caused me. However, did I not give you a gracious gift as well? That pesky meddling Tazara who harrowed out your little world for so long. You have garnered her head, and I a peaceful existence, where she is not constantly in my way. Gives you a thin smile. To die at the hands of a monkey is the worst possible punishment for a champion of the gladiatorial arenas of Camorag. Her final moments were torturous. So I was under the impression that you were working together. What nonsense did you put into her heads? The pompous waste of skin thought I would associate with Monkey. I wish I didn't leave her death to you and instead cut out her heart myself. Still, to take note of my interest in your person was quite perceptive, even more so for a brainless arena witch. Now, that our meeting has taken place, my business here is done. I have spent enough time in real space, and it is time to bid you goodbye.
I don't want to leave you all alone. You wouldn't appreciate that, would you? Cabalites of the Reaving Tempest, I leave this monkey to you. Enjoy yourselves!
They did do a bit of a number on it, yeah.
Your kind has no place in the galaxy.
The sound of frightened prey. Tantalizing.
Yeah, tantalizing. Adira, you know the thing that we do all the time. That one.
I have read tomes of military tactics. I'm not accustomed to being ordered around.
Let's pin these guys in place.
I am a navigator, not a servitor.
When does Adira get to go? I might just...
I'll take it as a priority.
Tank it.
My prescience has failed me. You don't frighten me.
That it? That's all you got? Let's do this. And then I'm going to chill.
Stop it!
Because Adira gets the next go. Yes.
Ah! Anything else?
Nope, just buffing the shit out of everyone, please.
Was that you?
That's the good stuff.
I'll return the pain tenfold.
Well, you can certainly
Anything
try.
else?
Purpose guides me.
Bonk.
One step closer.
Bonk. Then I'm going to... yeah.
A blood-soaked tribute.
What a pleasure.
Purpose guides me. I will, death shall reign. This can't be.
Where is... ah, let's go.
Whispers, guide my hand.
That's the plan.
I am your blade and shield.
Let us do this.
Trust
one.
me.
As a tenant's demand.
My blade whispers your name. Let your soul be purged.
My blade whispers.
Refuse to bow.
Trust
okay,
me.
Scrying.
As honor ordained.
God damn. Petra are going to be all over your ass. I mean, I think for an extra go, that was pretty good. Wait, who else is here? We got the big Snek. The Snek probably needs to be
tactically
stabbed,
sound
right?
approach.
So, tell you what, let's hit you.
At your beck and call.
You call this?
It will be done. Victory is imminent.
Then we charge
Indeed.
you. Get your attention. Yeah, I'll do. He's a tanky boy. But then so's Abelard, so I think we'll be alright.
Bow to me. I shall repay your strike, shan't I?
Your last stroke of luck.
What did you just do? Did you just throw a grenade at yourself, you maniac? It's a bold play? What the fuck did he do? It's very weird. That's a very strange...
Isn't this a job for the serfs?
Abelard. Hit him.
It will be done.
Is there anything else you can do? Don't know, you've already got that, right? So I guess you can still do that. Notch of purpose would be... what would that... maybe I do
If I
here.
may.
To you.
Yeah. That works.
Isn't this a job for the serfs?
Let's do a little bit of that. Can you...
Me? If you insist, Lord
Can
Captain.
I give... oh, I can give you a charge. Nice. Excellent. Appreciate that. So, no, there is another Snek man over here, isn't there? Yeah, oh, there's also another...
Hold the formation.
There's also another one of you. Bite him. Excellent work. Well, that did nothing.
Let's test our skills, Glato.
Those guys are very tanky.
An exemplary strike.
Taught by the way.
Come, the other side awaits.
Jesus. He just fucking dies. Kabbalah is such a maniac.
I know what is to come.
Okay, let's give you a little shout.
But of course.
136 damage is, yeah, not bad.
Damn!
Do a little...
What was the command again? Oh, right.
Do a little shock. Oh yeah, I forgot you guys were still here. Hello.
I need no guidance.
I'm just going to shout at you.
What a satisfying demise.
It was quite satisfying, you're right. I don't think there's any point shooting that guy. I could get Abelard to hit him.
waste
No,
my
I can't get
time
Abelard
on
to hit him.
that.
Okay, in that case, I could shout. I don't think there's any point shouting you. Abelard, just punch him in the face, would you?
I will do my duty.
He's a bad one.
It will be done. Indeed. Victory is imminent. Grey hair, sure hand.
Nice. Oh. I completely missed you. Well, I don't know what you were trying to do then, but whatever it was, it failed. Can I give you... No. Where are the... Okay, you're there. You're... Is that it? Oh, there's also you, and that's it. So there's only that. There's not very many guys left. I could give Solomon another go. Tell you what, if you scamper on down here.
Do not dare ask.
Come here. There we go. I knew I could get you to do stuff.
Will do.
That's not bad. Can I lightning you as well? That's probably fine.
Isn't this a job for the serfs?
It doesn't really seem to do much damage.
The guilty will fall.
There, yeah, more armor piercing.
Accepted. Not a problem for a proctor.
Eat him. Okay, good, good. Eat him again. Can you eat him again?
One of us
Just
would
keep
be
eating
enough.
him. You got him. Be dead. That's it. Try and hit Abelard.
An exemplary
Abelard hits you
strike.
back. And then we can just get Kabbalah to kill everyone for us.
Trust me. Death is a blessing. Come.
Job done. Oh, you finally turned up then. Nice to see you. Why was my phone vibrating? Is it anything important? Nope. Good. Your ladyship, thanks to your breakthrough, we're able to clear out the estate. Right now, with the aid of the ship's augurs from orbit, the surface troops are sweeping the streets of the hive. Squads have been sent deeper into the city. Several units have been assigned. My apologies, of course. You will learn all this from the reports. Your appearance on Draonus is a boon from the God Emperor, who has brought us salvation. On behalf of all of Draonus and House Corsair, I thank you for delivering us from our foes. Stop wasting time talking, attend to your duties. There is still much work to be done. Indeed, your ladyship. From now on, the bulk of the worries should be shouldered by your subjects. We will continue the cleanup of the estate and the neighbouring territories. We must deal with the rubble, the corpses, and all the other after effects of the fighting. Surviving forces will be enough to repel any sporadic enemy attacks if they are launched. According to latest reports, the Xenos are pulling out en masse. If other measures require your attention, I won't detain you any longer. Please allow us to ensure that Draonus is returned to its former glory. Mistress Tollerman has sent a message requesting an audience. She has a critical report to deliver, and she'll be waiting for you on the ship's bridge. Typical PDF. Damn right.
The world will bow.
PDF, of course, standing for probably die first. Look at all this crap. Still, got these goodies. Be able to throw these at someone and hopefully get some good shit. Ooh, don't want these goods. Yoink. Look, these guys were holding out on me. Father, stop. Too fast. Oh, sorry. Who's there? I can't see. Well. That's what you get for being rich. Right, grab all that. Oh, isn't there like a way we can get off the... to the outside? Ah, yes.
Let's seize the opportunity.
Is this not... Wait. I thought there was a way we could get out without having to... Never mind.
Experience? Nothing matters more.
Maybe you can't do it in this particular bit. Missed out on some loot. Oh, why can't I get a Lehman Russ? I want to drive around a Lehman Russ. That one's on fire. I should technically... I mean, technically it is mine. Thank you for your goodies. Take it we just wandered down here. Is this how we get back to our ship? Ah, yes, there we go. Don't worry about me, your ladyship. I wasn't, to be honest. I'm going to be pretty honest with you. I was not concerned in the slightest. Welcome back, Lord Captain. During your absence, we assisted the ground forces by coordinating their movement from orbit. Detailed casualty and damage reports have been submitted for your perusal. The deepest all, I inform you that the timely intervention, the resilience of the world's defenders managed to break the back of the raid, which had been threatened to turn into a protracted war. Draonus suffered losses, but the Hive has sufficient capacity to restore the administrative networks and industries as expeditiously as possible. The world remains intact despite the insidious blow dealt by the Xenos. I've been given Scalander's reports, and he failed to deliver in time. They indicate the Xenos activity dropped sharply after you departed for the Cineris Malefictum. Considering the scale of the Draonus raid, it's safe to assume that Drukhari used up all forces at their disposal and may now require some time to replenish the losses. Kilius is presently recuperating from his several wounds, and without his aid we are temporarily blind to the scheming of these enemies of humanity. However, our strategists will still hoping for a lull in attacks and raids which will allow us to gather our strength for a new conflict. Lord Captain, permission to report. The Voxmaster says, looking at you differentially. Your wise Lex mechanics have analysed the state of the Protectorate. They believe that thanks to your decisive actions, an acute phase of the crisis has passed. Domain of the Von Valencia dynasty is no longer facing dissolution and ruin. Once more bringing footfall to heel. Has strengthened your position as rogue trader. Lady Theodora would have been glad to have such an important trade hub come under her sphere of influence. In honour of your resounding triumph, Draonus, as the capital word of your dynasty's domain, is currently making preparations for the Magnae Accessio, a grand ceremony of your public induction as the heir of the Honourable Theodora von Valentius. Governor Drivestem has vowed that not even the recent devastation and tragic events will be permitted to cast a shadow over this most glorious occasion. What is this ceremony? I swear on oath and I shake a lot of sweaty hands. The grill of the Vox built into Victor's face lets out a short rattle that indicates a chuckle. That much is certain, but that's not all there is to it. There will be a reception, as well as other notable guests. The distinguished rogue traders Caligos, Winterscale, and Incendia Chorda will be in attendance. It will be a great honour for Draonus to host 3 illustrious dynasties at once. Your servants wish to know your opinion on 2 matters related to ceremony arrangements, the first of which is what festive activities take place at the capital on this glorious day. Now, what does the rabble like to see? Give out enough amasec for everyone and hold fights between tougher serfs. Ability to see keenly into the hearts of one's people is a great virtue for a ruler possessed, Lord Captain. Second matter on your servant's mind is which 2 of your closest companions will be given the honour of standing by your side during the ceremony. Kibala. Presence of a death cultist will serve as a demonstration of your pious resolve and make your subjects tremble. And Edira. Even though your privileges allow you to keep an unsanctioned psyker in your retinue, not every rogue trader would have one of these at their side on such a day. The free thinkers and scorners of rules will be impressed by your courage. I'll see to it your instructions are delivered to Draonus. The Master of Ceremonies at your palace will report to you when the capital is ready to praise your name. Pascal's voice pouring out of his Vox system cackles like thin ice under pressure. It's unclear whether this is nothing more than static or an expression of some emotion understandable only to the tech priest himself. Rico in a dread. Following the Omnissiah's guidance, I request permission to execute the report protocol that entails describing suboptimalities within the recent operations of the ship's systems and subsequently proposing the appropriate course of action. Deliver your report. Just do it in a way I can understand. No more than one pearl of tech wisdom per 5 sentences of intelligible human speech. Request partially approved. Comprehensive processing requires an established definition of the term tech wisdom, adjusting speech patterns based on limited available understanding of the request. I've arrived at the following conclusion. The vessel's machine spirit is most extraordinary. A full cycle of sacred diagnostics must be performed, followed by a complementer ritual. This ritual will force the spirit responsible for those recent events to reveal itself. Once it does, we will be able to understand its nature and take action applicable to its said nature. Sure, let's proceed. You have my gratitude. I will notify my tech comrades to begin the preparations for the complementer ritual at once. Oh, I should have done that, never mind. Despite the resounding hum of the tech priest's words of prayer, the bridge feels unusually quiet. All sound sinks into the viscous silence like pebbles sinking into water. My tech comrades have spent the assigned number of cycles in prayer and vigil. Everything is prepared for the complementer ritual of cleansing. Its commencement will require an authorization key in the form of a blood of Von Valentius. You're ready to place a hand into Cyber Gargoyle's receiving module. Sure. Familiar cold metal burns your palm. This time, however, the servitor's jaws, instead of brutally clamping down your hand, merely squeeze it slightly. You feel a thin rivet of hot blood beginning where the metal fangs have pierced your skin. Screeches and growls slowly rise from the bowels of the massive cogitator as a great beast is stirring awake. The vid screens in front of you flicker restlessly. Key accepted. Activating purgation protocols. Suddenly, the viscous silence of the bridge rushes towards you and wraps you in a tight cocoon. The glow of the vid screens dims, but the symbols of them flare to life. Intrusion, lockout, prevention. Pascal, what's going on? The complementer ritual is proceeding as intent. Pascal's voice cuts off abruptly. He brings a hand to his Vox communicator in surprise. Exec, stop. Quiet. Hello. Hello. Nomos is glad to be speaking. Nomos are here. Nomos have long been here. Why are we here? What are you? Nomos. We are Nomos. Pascal uses hands and mechadendrites to gesture at his silence Vox system. Did you silence Pascal? Nomos wanted no disturbance, only quiet. Can you render other people silent too? Sometimes. Some people. Nomos can do many things. We do not always know what or how. We did not know we could make silence until now. This is fantastic. Let's have... Okay, make it stop now. Pascal's Voxcaster comes alive with an exclamation. Extraordinary. Text Priest pauses upon realizing that he can speak aloud again. Then he continues in a strangely quivering voice. Extraordinary transmission jamming. Unknown protocols. What has been revealed to me? Is it the Omnissiah's glory or foul tech heresy? I would like to... Are you a machine spirit? Nomos do not know. Nomos do not know themselves. I see no such name in the archives. It is not among the names of the revered machine spirits, but neither is it among the known virus entities. This spirit may not possess self-awareness yet, but its capabilities... I would like to start with a 100-cycle vigil at the cogitator and a rite of communion. Pascal looks back and forth between the glowing vidscreens and you, embroiled in some internal conflict. Nomos welcome learning. The spirit is referring to our toils, to the complementer ritual and the rites that preceded it. The spirit is troubled by them. But what is Nomos? No data available, no answer. We want to know too. Spirit may not possess self-awareness yet, but its capabilities... Oh, that's that one. Yeah, what do you want from us? Vidscreen blinks in thought, signifying a pause in conversation. Then one of them displays, Nomos von Valentius, we are your blood. Nomos are a sentinel. We awoke when the strange light invaded the ship. We protected you when you needed help. We escorted you when you were surrounded by danger. Nomos are movement. We carry you through the frightening, the waiting, the measureless. Measureless? Yeah, measureless. We helped when our ailing heart refused to waken. You asked for help, you called us a useless pile of scrap. That is not our name, but we understand and we are glad to help. Warp engine activation against all probability during our escape from the Rycan system. The Category 3 miracle manifested by the ship's machine spirit. And the part about protecting us. Was it during the cultist attack? We did everything to please you. Why? The silence of the bridge grows especially deep, almost painful. The haze of light around you thickens to the point of becoming practically tangible. Numbles ripple across the vid screen all at once. Why do you fear us now? I do not fear you, I'm trying to understand you. Shivers run up your hand, which is still trapped inside the cyber gargoyle's jaws. The servitor nods its head a few times as if it is shaking your hand. Its teeth rake your already wounded flesh. Nomos are glad, Nomos enjoy understanding too. Ricoina dread. Entities such as this one ought to be addressed using the language of sacred rituals and offerings. Your unskillful meddling bodes ill. A decision is required of you. Either this complementary ritual is finished or is replaced by a rite of tech communion. In the first scenario, the entity Nomos will be banished and the sacred data halls where the entity dwelt will be reset. In the second scenario, we will appease the entity and learn more about it. No, Nomos do not want to be banished. Nomos want to help. Nomos want to understand. Let's start by clearing certain things up. Were you the one responsible for the ship's malfunctions? And what about the strange entities in the ship's log? Yes, Nomos did that. Are you angry? We only wanted to understand to see how things work. Pascal, what is your take on this? Is this entity a benevolent machine spirit or a monster? Pascal says nothing for so long that he begins to suspect that Nomos to silence him again. When at last the tech priest speaks, his vox-modulated voice trembles slightly. Understanding the essence of the entity Nomos is beyond my reach at present. The hypothesis spectrum ranges from extreme of abominable intelligence to the extreme of the great spirit is the omniscience apostle. The rite of tech communion appears to be a reasonable solution. The rite will take many cycles, but it will allow me to come closer to identifying the entity and making contact with it. I've had enough. Investigate. Nomos want to learn what we are too. We will add things to your log, things that might help us help you. Pascal lets out something resembling a long breath. The decision is made. I will begin my preparations for the communion right at once. Many cycles of interaction with the entity Nomos await me, but I welcome this task and accept it from the Omnisire. Nomos are glad. We will speak with us. Will you speak with us too? We want to speak with us too. Lord Captain's body lacks the sacred implants necessary for tech communion with the machine spirit code, but if such is your wish, Dread can converse with you using lowly sound speech, as she is doing right now. I will speak to you. Nomos are glad. We have been lonely. Our work here is done, Dread. I will let my tech comrades know that we are stopping the complementary ritual. Thank you for appearing before us, Entity Nomos. That's exciting. I mean, mind you, like machine spirits are basically AIs, aren't they? I know they don't like AIs, but they are basically AIs. It's been a tragedy on Draonus. Governor Drystem has been dedicating most of his time to restoring the astropathic choir lost to the warp storms, but his psychers he assembled was struck by an unknown affliction. They heard something, and it cast them into madness. The astropaths lost sleep, started clawing at the skin to the flesh and muttering gibberish, and eventually went completely berserk. They had to be eliminated, and now only a few of the most resilient astropaths are upholding the connection to Draonus. But how long will they last? Bring me sanctioned astropaths. What does that do? Witch collector. Psycho or no? Ooh, I mean that would be pretty handy. Hire sanctioned astropaths for any price. Disciple of Damned. Chaos creatures, psychers, and navigators deal 10% less damage to the rogue trader and their allies. Alright. Or hire unsanctioned psychers. Nice. When Val degradation is equal to or less than 10, the wearer deals plus 9% additional damage and all psychic powers. Okay. I kind of like the Witch Collector, to be honest. Yeah, let's do that. Bring me sanctioned astropaths. Steal them, take them by force, threaten them, bring them to me by whatever means necessary. Woe to any who would try to resist your will, Lord Captain. A wave of armed skirmishes and detentions sweep across the expanse. Ships carrying powerful captives have brought the new astropathic choir to Draonus. Naturally, this has led to much bloodshed, and many planetary governors have turned against the von Valentius dynasty after having their valuable servants so unceremoniously taken away from them. There's been no reoccurrence or a disastrous astropathic madness, but the new astropaths have all reported hearing strange whispers ever since their first day on the planet. Nice. Nice. We can get more people. Oh, that's cost people, but it will give us efficiency and provisions. Okay. Give us +3. How many people do we have? 14. How many people do we need? That's the real question. Okay, I'm not going to worry about that now. Not important. Imagine being a Psyker and having one impure thoughts can turn you into a mass of tentacles. God, I've been a mass of tentacles weeks ago. Right, Von Valentius Palace, Administratum. Do I need to do the Administratum? Inform the Prefect of the inspection outcome. Alright, I better do that. Whatever that is.
The world trembles beneath my feet.
Ooh, good. Arrived at Rykad Minoris during the evacuation, took S. Anther aboard the flagship. This one has been considered null and void. A side note reads, damage assessment, tithe recalculation, urgent. Boarded the Heartless as part of the unit led by S. Anther, neutralized the target Sargona. The captured vessel was turned into an escort ship. The word escort has been circled several times in ink. Good to the special category item Thessatium, natural psi focus, in the words tithe. There is note in the margin that has been underlined twice. Decum Tetrius. I'll take all of that. The shriveled insect-like woman greets you with a keen look. Welcome back to the Temple of Law and Order, your ladyship. I've already been informed that you are here on Tazara. Prefect Volta nods to herself and snaps her brittle fingers, prompting a servo skull to flit closer and the creaking of its quill filling the air. Begin entry 51/4-alpha in the matter of the world Tazara and its obligations to pay the Imperial tithe. This audience with the Prefect of the Adeptus Administratum is now in session. Now then, what were your findings, Dread Von Valentius? Wanted his favourite wine, and that was enough to cause a full Slanesh demon incursion. God damn. That's one way to get your wine, I guess. A heretic had seized power and discovered a unique material, natural psi focus called Thessatium, ordered it to be included in Thessara's planetary tithe. The Prefect grimaces. I can quite confidently deem that outcome to be adverse to the interests of the Imperium. Alas, your ladyship, I'm duty-bound to deliver an exact and impartial assessment of the events. Rogue Trader von Valentius sanctioned the transportation of presumably warp-corrupted material to the Imperium storages. By including said material in the volume of the Imperial tithe, Ricoena Dread von Valentius changed the planet's tithe grade from Solutio Extremus to Decium Tetrius, without fulfilling out the necessary documentation, thereby risking potential major upsets in administratum processes noted and recorded. The Prefect chews her lip in thought. I'll be frank with you, your ladyship. The conclusion that we are drawn regarding the Tazara inspection were far from satisfactory. Minor disturbances such as the mass execution of mutants or the rebels' plot disguised as celebration are not nearly as dangerous as the, if you'll permit my choice of words, coup that resulted from your intervention. I understand the consequences are something that those not endowed with the power are want to leave this to their servants to deal with, and therefore something they find acceptable to ignore. Inscriber's ocular lenses flash as she looks up from her scroll. However, I would hope my words may help you revise your approach in executing the Imperium's will in the Cronus Expanse in the future. With a tap of a nail, she dismisses the servo skull. Solomon's voice is firm, almost to the point of rudeness. I request the following note be added to the record. The Rogue Trader's actions are not to be scrutinised. They were carried out in my presence and thus had the approval of the Adeptus RBTs. Solomon thrusts his chest out imposingly as if trying to deflect an enemy blow directed at you. Glancing at Solomon with indifference, the prefect says in a creaking voice, "The Proctor's statement has been added to the record. End entry." How do you obtain such detailed information about the events on Tazara? Duty dictates the Adeptus Administratum officials always be adequately informed, otherwise our service to the Imperium's order would be rather questionable use. Unfortunately, it's for the same reason that I cannot disclose my sources to you. I took care of a problematic world of yours and you're twisting the facts regarding my efforts? The prefect's ocular lens flashes as she replies in an offended tone. I, his lowly and unworthy servant, have no right to twist any facts. My duty is to assess consequences and do everything I can to make sure the Imperium receives what is owed. That is the purpose of my existence. So the old woman's voice becomes less stern and almost didactic. Speaking from my wealth of experience, if I do say so myself, taking care of the Imperium's prosperity is a heavy burden, albeit an honourable one. The fact that even a rogue trader can run into difficulties while doing it can only further confirm my many years of observations. One way or another, we can consider the matter of the Tazara closed, am I correct? Closed and recorded, yes. The old woman smacks her lips in satisfaction. However, that was just the first item on the agenda. Now on to the next matter. The prefect beckons over another servo skull, which obediently takes its place at her side. Begin entry 52/1-Sigma. Competency assessment of Proctor Solomon Anthar based on his performance during the mission on the world Tazara. You hear a painful metallic creak as Solomon's augmented hand clenches into a fist. Competency assessment. Very well, Prefect. I am listening. Solomon did nothing that could be considered a violation. What gives you the right to evaluate Solomon? So as to avoid misunderstanding, allow me to clarify that I'm not making any judgment, but rather gathering information at Master Strat's request. The prefect turns to Solomon. Proctor Anther, you will be evaluating your own conduct in this instance. For my part, I will merely state a few key points. Let us begin. How would you describe your performance, taking into account the following facts? Volta produces a parchment scroll. You took part in the execution of a Magistratum appointee without its appropriate permission. You also allowed yourself to be captured, thus endangering your mission and imperiling the valuable equipment issued to you by the Adeptus RBTs, which is more, you sanctioned a tithe-related decision that carries adverse consequences for the Imperium. The old woman pauses. That is all. Proceed to your self-evaluation. Solomon's heavy gaze is fixed upon the prefect as he slowly forces the first word out of his jaws as they turn into stone. I took every effort and was acting solely in the name of the Lex Imperialis. However, the outcome of the mission speaks for itself. My verdict is thus that my performance in the Tazara case was inadequate. Noted and recorded. The prefect's immaculately polished ocular lenses bore into you once more. Now that Tazara's inspection report has been properly entered into the record, allow me to, on behalf of the Adeptus Administratum, to officially extend our gratitude to you for your support you provided to us. May the Von Valentius name be forever praised, and may the Emperor protect your dynasty for many generations to come. That said, I must now request your assistance in a different capacity. A number of highly important court cases have been accumulated at the Palace of Justice, the kind that requires formal resolutions by the rogue trader herself. Have you seen the giant piece of paper on my ship? No. You're not being a little harsh on yourself, Solomon? Exactly as harsh as my duty demands that I be. And our arbitrator has no right for mistakes or weaknesses. Our mission is much too important. The Proctor's voice sounds firm but detached, as if his mind is wandering far away. What is the Palace of Justice? It's a temple of law erected by your ancestors. Some cases can only be settled by heads of the dynasty. but since their time was occupied by other important duties, a facility was built for storing especially complex cases. At a certain point, servants of the Administratum were permitted to use it, the Palace of Justice, for hearing disputes. Then, in Lady Theodora's time, the RBTs became part of the legal procedure as well. How will the trial proceed? Defendants will speak first. Whereupon you can ask me clarifying questions on the case, and then the old woman gets a meaningful look over your shoulder, over her ocular lens. The death sentence must be passed. You are of course free to judge otherwise, but an execution is preferable, since in every case that will come before you, an outcome without highly unpleasant consequences is unlikely. Executions reduce the number of malcontents and motivate prospective defendants to solve the problems before they come under the purview of the Rogue Traders' courts. One of the Rogue Traders' many duties to mete out justice. I agree. I have relegated my current task in advance, and thus I'm ready to escort you to the Palace of Justice immediately. Please follow me. This guy has never read a K novel. Ah, good old Caiaphas Cain. Greeted by an impeccably dressed man with a perfectly straight back. An Arbites scale emblem is embroidered on his clothes. Glory to House von Valentius. We are honoured to welcome you to the Palace of Justice, your ladyship. Do you wish to proceed to the session at once, or you grace me with any questions I might humbly answer? Let's begin. Please follow me. Inscriber Voltaire's dreary vox-amplified voice carries across the hall. The court will now hear case DP1453/2. The doleful host against the astropathic choir of Draonus. Representatives for the parties will present their arguments following standard procedure. A woman with the lines of scripture all over her skin folds her arms into an aquila. My name is Sister Juth, and I represent the doleful host. O God, Emperor's anointed one, we came upon a group of heretics whose mind brimmed with the most shameless thoughts. We captured them and tortured them as befits their transgressions. From what we were able to discern from their wailing and screaming, the head of the astropathic choir is plotting to betray House von Valentius. No one is a liar when flame is caressing their flesh. The doleful host surrounded the choir building and demanded the heretic be handed over. It was solely out of respect for the anointed one that we refrained from burning down the wayward heretic's den on the spot. However, say but the word and we shall take him, and we may undergo a righteous cleansing. The arguments are acknowledged and shall be weighed on the scales of justice. The representative will retreat to the chapel of patience to await the verdicts. A gaunt man dressed in astropath's robes is standing tall, but his voice trembles with fury. I am Master Angelio, a representative of the Draonus astropathic choir. These insidious and ignorant people are passing off their victims' ravings as truth. Your ladyship, people will say anything under torture just as to make the agony stop. We have served House von Valentius faithfully for decades. Master Prass, the longest of all. Please order them to stand down. The Master of Courts repeats the same monotonous formula, bidding the other representative to leave the courtroom. Make this quick. Ask our ship's choir master whether Master Prass of Draonus has been known to engage in compromising behaviour. At once, Lord Captain. The Palace of Justice falls silent for several minutes until Victus' voice returns. Choir Master Wise has known Master Prass for quite a long time. He has made a very measured statement to the effect that for some time now the mental images conveyed by the Prass have taken on a shade of profound anxiety and have become more aloof and detached overall. Zachary Weiss attributes this to Prass's horrific experience during the warp storms, but he is less than completely sure, and there's still something that sets the Draonus Choir Master's messages apart from those of his fellow survivors. What about retinue's opinions? Lord Captain, without a choir master, the power of Draonus astropaths would be significantly diminished. Unless a worthy replacement is found for Master Prass, he cannot be executed. Seneschal frowns. There is a Chorder world that owes us an old debt which could be repaid with a seasoned astropath. made the request, although this would leave the planet in question with barely any means of communication. Both parties have shown disrespect for the Imperium's authority. The Dolphar hosts engaging in mob justice, and the defendant did not even deign to stand trial in person. Sentence them both to death. That would be the optimal outcome. Adira hugs herself, rocking back and forth. No more does the blind man listen to the distant light. Concealed behind the false gold, abomination lies at his heart, and it's burning, burning, burning. Psyche's entire body shudders. Oh my. Lord Captain, looks like our astropath really is lost to corruption. He's hiding something under the robe of his, either an amulet or some unholy mark, and those rabid zealots are going to find it on him, alive or dead. But the little voices are laughing, saying you may kill the traitor, but don't expect any good to come from it. I'm ready to pass my judgment. Let's face it. If he is a heretic, I'm like, yeah, let's go, boys. What's that do? Oh, that will give us 2 efficiency? That's actually pretty good. 2 security. There'll be no... I hereby clear the Kai Master of all charges and order Sister Juth to be executed. The Rogue Trader has... Can't remember her voice now. The Rogue Trader has passed a verdict. Sister Juth is hereby sentenced to death for making an attempt on the life of the head of the Astropathic Choir. The Rogue Trader has made a decision. Arbitrators carry it out. Wait, do they shoot you with a melter cannon? Jesus Christ. It's a bit extreme, isn't it? Yep, apparently that's what they do. Bloody hell. It's like, Jesus Christ, alright. Prefect proceeds matter-of-factly to the next scroll. The court will now hear petition CR-1547/33. Restated, the petitioner is Cardinal Anvelas. Your arguments, please, Cardinal. Your job is just be a speaker. That was a bit rough. A gaunt man raises bloodshot eyes at you. For a moment, all sounds cease, even the scratching of the counter's servo skull quills. The man's gaze is full of pain, so strong and undiluted that your breath seizes in your throat. I'm impure, O Emperor's anointed one. I'm beset by impure thoughts, but no one believes my confessions. I've been giving away the treasures I possess only for people to bring me more. Worse still is the knowledge that I'm leading people astray. They look at me and I believe a state of perfect grace is attainable, while I am very tired. The Cardinal blinks away tears and continues, most terrible of all is my brethren, the preachers of the Coronis Expanse see me as a holy man. The delusion has been so persistent, they sent a petition to Holy Terror, asking that I be made a saint. That is when I became firm in my decision to submit to torture in front of my congregation, thus reminding them that no holiness exists unless bestowed as a gift by the God Emperor. Even clerics of my rank can and must repent, thus becoming even more pure every day. Please allow me to undergo mortal torture in his name in front of my parishioners. Am I hearing this correctly? The Cardinal asking to be tortured to death for his wickedness? That is correct. In addition, he insists on your subjects bearing witness to it, a lesson to them, so to speak. To refuse a cardinal is impious in itself, but to execute one who is a saint in all but name... You realise that Cardinal himself is somehow to blame for what is happening, but your conjectures are suddenly failing to crystallise in a clear and compelling verdict. What does my retinue have to say? The blood-spun web is knowledgeable in ways of tormenting one's flesh without going to dying one before due time. Domin, allow us to help Cardinal Anvelar attain enlightenment and experience the purity of near-death state. Undergoing our rite would make him realise that it is not his gift to sever his own thread. Gotta be honest, that sounds like a really good idea. According to Lex Imperialis, a candidate saint may challenge their sainting by petitioning the ecclesiarchy on Holy Terror. Sidestepping the head of the Imperial cult is a violation of the Emperor's law. Since astropathic communication with the rest of the Imperium has been disrupted, I propose to put Cardinal Anvelis on a ship that crosses the Maw so that he can submit his request with every formality observed. For Solomon, the Maw is closed. There's nothing to diminish the stipulations of Lex Imperialis. Besides, following the letter of the law absolves you of the necessity of tainting your hand with the blood of potential saint. Either the Cardinal will cross the Maw, thus proving his sainthood, or he will perish if the Emperor wills it. As you can see, the Lex Imperialis has all the answers. I'm ready to pass my judgment. Yeah, Kabbalah, good idea. Go and do that. Go and do the thing. Nobin chews her lips anxiously. This grants a request only in part, but she glances over quickly at Kabbalah. You're probably the only one who believes the Cardinal will survive the Death Cult's ordeal. If everything happens as you envision it, the Cardinal will back down from his intention and his flock will not be bereft of their saint. The Rogue Trader has made her will clear. Cardinal Anvilis will leave the Palace of Justice and accept his fate. Let us move on to the last case for today. The court will now hear case DP 1646/7, Lady Mollis Secundus against the late Lord Moles. Lord Moles being deceased, he will be represented by his progeny, Agathar and Sejalis Moles. Representatives of the parties will present their arguments following standard procedure. Your ladyship, I am Lady Moles Secundus. Only 8 cycles ago, a man broke into my house posing as my husband, the late Lord Moles. Contrary to what I know, he denies he was killed by pirates. Instead, he reportedly survived thanks to the God Emperor's providence. However, I hold here his death certificate, issued by the Administratum, which clearly states that my husband passed away. I demand this fraud be executed. The woman belligerently waves around the skull on which the words "declared dead" are clearly visible. The arguments are acknowledged and shall be weighed on the scales of justice. The representative will retreat to the Chapel of Patience to await the verdict. Your ladyship, our father did survive. He really was captured by pirates who were going to demand ransom, but the Imperial Navy managed to board the ship and rescue him. After he went missing, our mother, Lady Moles, arranged for a death certificate before we received the good news. Now we're in the humiliating position of having to prove that our father is alive while our mother is living with her new husband, Lord Secundus, and has taken over our family business. We implore you to restore Lord Moles to life and name. He has humbly awaited your decision in the Chapel of Patience. What does Lord Moles have to say? Prefect plays a vox recording on one of the servo skulls. The soft voice is interspersed with static, but you're able to make out the words. I am Moles. When the pirates captured me, I thought I was doomed, but the fate proved to be more gracious than that. I hurried home only from my own house by my servants and learned that Lady Moles had already had me declared dead and married Lord Secundus. She'd been taking control of our everything. Agatha and Giles have recognized me. I'm losing my mind. What does the family do? Prefect turns on one of her countless data slates. The Moles family manufactures nutritional rations. They supply the Astra Militarum as well as worlds that have no food production of their own. With the Lord at the helm, they cover the needs of 3 regiments and 5 worlds. Now it is 5 regiments and 12 worlds. One might say that Lady Moles Secundus has done much better than her husband did. Lady Moles Secundus' talents are self-evident. She could easily boost production on any planet. What might be called her promotion under the guise of punishment would have tangible benefits. You just so happen to think of several backwater worlds that have a good potential but lack the capable stewardship to match it. What's the retinue have to say? This is a complicated situation, but Lady Moles Secundus was acting in the Imperium's interests. She has shouldered the duty of care for a family business and was in no position to wallow in her grief for cycles upon cycles. Cassia throws back her shoulder and says in a dignified voice, a marriage between people of noble birth is a union of 2 servants of the Emperor. Duty towards the Imperium is the heart of that union. If there comes a long period of time where one of the spouses is unable to fulfill their obligations, the marriage loses its meaning. You should codify this understanding in law that would help resolve the situation. Your Lady Moles Secundus is right, then her children are the impostors and accomplices and are guilty of deframing the authenticity of the Administratum documents. Now Solomon has enough sang-froid in him for a regiment. Let the woman know that her heirs must face the same fate as a criminal, for so stipulates the Emperor's law. Prefect, relay Solomon's words to Lady Moles Secundus. As you wish. The prefect's dry fingers tap quickly on the data slate. Soon afterwards she looks up from a vid screen saying in a colourless voice, Lady Moles Secundus has confessed to bribing an Administratum official and is pleading for her offspring to be spared. I'm ready to pass judgment. Ooh, 3 profit factor. I'm gonna say, let's do this. I hereby sentence Lady Maul Secundus to a duty of exploration and development in the Protectorate's fringe worlds. Give her everything she needs to conduct her business. I expect the results to be impressive, as she has been found guilty. Lord Mauls is to be deemed alive. That's fine. We'll send her off to do more efficiency shit, and then, you know, everyone lives and everyone's generally fine. She gets to do her stuff, and kids survive, and the husband's back to life, and I mean, I think I did that one really well. Lady Maul Secundus will depart for her place of exile before today ends. Arbitrators carry out the sentence. You can't blame a girl for trying, you're right. Fair play to her. As the last attendants leave the courtroom, the prefect turns to you with a delighted expression. Lady Theodora held court sessions like this to strengthen her subjects' faith in Lex Imperialis and their fear of breaching it. A most successful practice, wouldn't you agree? Are there no more active disputes in my domain? Come now, bring me a few more misguided souls. Your enthusiasm is laudable, but as I'm sure you understand, any manner of procedure requires prior registration, which in turn involves filling out official forms and signing regulation-approved documents. It is for this reason that I am, alas, unable to honour your request. With your permission, I will now return to my duties. Thank you. Good times. Oh, I can fix the cogitator.
Predictable.
Filled with data on the workings of Palace Justice, listing things such as names, servants, and details of executions. The number of people entering the building is always greater than those leaving it. Ah, well. In fairness, though, we only executed one person.
Powers unseen uncover my path.
My house would be
We've
proud
got
of
the
me.
Lex Dragonus with addenda. The change is best signed off by Lady Theodora von Valencius. Reflect the current situation in the Coronis Expanse. Use the cogitator.
I've read about this.
Filled with personal dates executed. All those. Okay, I mean, it's nice. You don't need this, do you? Yoink.
The world will bow.
He probably didn't need it. Hello? What's this?
Perfection.
Steel Triad. Ooh, it's like a much better shield. Wait, you know what? I should probably have that, shouldn't I? See, that's a much better shield, isn't it? Look at that big boy. Big chunky boy. 25, 25, 25. That's 25. Oh, that does actually. Oh, that gives +1 deflection. I guess +1 deflection is better. What does this one give? There are 3 copies of the shield. What against bonus based on the number of adjacent allies. Oh, okay. I see. I see. I think we've... Yeah. Okay, well, maybe we'll find more of them.
Let's seize the opportunity.
What have you found? There's something there, boy?
Is this the Lex Imperialis? I expected something heftier.
These are merely excerpts from a few chosen paragraphs. The Lex itself is so vast that all of Draonus' spires could not hold it.
Seems like it's a bit much, to be honest.
Embrace true power.
Back to the ship. Someone moves close to you and says in a low voice, "If that concludes our business at the Palace of Justice, I would like to propose something, if I may. It's been a long day, but I know a sure way to relieve tension. One good night together. What do you say? I look forward to our next meeting." Someone's eyes are smiling. Oh, he's a smiley eye boy. Guess seeing some execution gets him a little bit hot and heavy, you know what I mean. Dream is shattered by the sound of a gunshot. You open your eyes, see Solomon holding a smoking pistol. His frenzied eyes are trailing the darkness of your chambers, his teeth bared, he's panting like a hunted animal. Have you lost your mind, Solomon? Stop firing a gun in my chambers. The face stealers from Tazara, they're here. They've come for us, Solomon says jerkily, almost barking the words. Tremors rack his whole body. With each passing second, your eyes penetrate deeper into the gloom. The room is empty. Yeah, apart from the weird chaos shit all over the place. I'm ordering you to put your weapon away before you kill someone. With a disgruntled growl, Solomon lowers his weapon, but does not let go of it. He snarls fiercely and stubbornly. I saw them. With each passing second, the absence of any uninvited guest in your chamber becomes more and more obvious. Finally, Solomon puts his weapon down with an exhausted sigh and says brokenly, damn it, I must have imagined them. I'm sorry. Let's see, I'm not the only one who prefers to keep a weapon close to their pillow. Of course, that's just common sense. Your words seem to surprise Solomon to the point where his bafflement drowns out his roiling emotions for a moment. Nothing to worry about. If I'd dreamed about Volta, I'd have riddled the whole room with bullets too. Does not return your smile. His face is contorted by flashes of furious emotion that he's struggling to control. Since no one's trying to kill us, I suggest we both go back to sleep. I don't think I'll be able to. I apologise for disturbing you, Trader. I think I'd better go. Solomon's low voice is full of anguish and shame. What did you dream about exactly? Tell me. Solomon sighs heavily. I dreamt I saw the dead traitors from Tazara, the ones who plotted against us. They entered your chambers wearing other faces, but I still knew it was them. I realised I'd managed to slip back into other people's bodies before they died. It's shit. A groan of pain escapes through gritted teeth. No law says you have to carry it all inside. Share it with me. He's like, actually, it does. Right here, this bit of law here says that I. All of this has taken more of a toll than you've let on, hasn't it? An arbitrator must not appear weak or vulnerable. Suddenly pressing his lips together, Solomon glares at the empty air before him. I'm the gauge for which the Imperium is judged on its strength and its grip on the galaxy. But sometimes it's so bloody hard. Grimacing, Solomon warily drops his head into his hands. I'm proud of you. Even in your dreams, you will kill the enemies of the Imperium. Oh, in my dreams, I sometimes even managed to save the Imperium a couple of times over. Solomon replies with a strained smile, not a hint of mirth in his eyes. Share it with me. Under your fingers, the arbitrator's tremoring body relaxes. With his eyebrows drawn together grimly, Solomon murmurs, not sharing it is better. When you talk to someone about what's weighing on your soul, you become attached to them. Becoming attached is a bad habit for an arbitrator. In my service, every person you know long enough to develop feeling for is likely to die before their time, and horribly at that. Losing people hurts. It's like a piece of your soul dies with each of them. Solomon raises his eyes to you. I have become attached to you and I regret it. I regret saying all this too. When you die, it will be bad for me, and I think of the moment I wait for it and dread it. I'm ashamed of this weakness. Smoothly cuffs Solomon's hands to bed with his handcuffs. I know how to distract you from dark thoughts. Yanking his cuff hand, Solomon looks at you and orders sternly, take it off. Take it off yourself. Solomon's eyes light up for the first time. His lips curve into a cocky grin. With a full body effort, he begins to break away from the hard wood of the bed. With a deafening crack, he lunges towards you, fierce, passionate, and alive. Ah, kinky sex, the best kind. Don't worry about the weird flesh growing all over the place. That's normal. That's supposed to be there. I'm trying some I'm trying a few things. Can I... Oh, wait. Where's my... Oh, it's over here somewhere, isn't it? Oh, there it is. Oh, yeah. Like, literally, the secret room's wide fucking open. The heavy altar looks ancient and out of place. Pray to the gods. The abyssal boon effects. 3 permanent wounds. Try not to spend them everywhere. I like how everyone's like, oh, you've got some cages with blood leaking out the bottom of them. That's very cool of you. It's very normal. Let's go have a chat with you. I would like... Yes. Yes. Now, what I want is like a decent sword for... That's a full sword. I don't want a full sword. I want a normal sword. So, not you. No, that's 2 hands. Triumph Retribution is... that is a... That's a full sword. Let's sigh. Roaring Thunder. Right, none of that. Explorators. Anything? What's Will to Live? 1 hand. Okay, it's not actually that good. You know, actually we're doing pretty well with this, but don't want any of that. Casablanca mission? Dark Lance. Eldari equipment. Don't have any Eldaris. Do you have Cursebringer? That is a force sword. God, they really like fucking giving us force swords, don't they? Got a real thing for force swords. And okay, I guess there's nothing. All right. Well, I guess we can select tradable and dump that all on you. Is any of this good? Can't remember what we've got, like, equipped. Okay, I'm just going to buy all of it. Oh, bombers. That could be fun. Let's get some bombers. Flak shots. Cool. An Ultimo array. Don't know what it is. Could be good. Who knows? I think we may have already got one of those, but fuck it. Get it anyway. 4 shots dealing 27 damage. Wait, isn't that just better? It is yellow, which I guess means it's better? Question mark? God, we're level 19 with the Explorer. We're going like super well with the Explorators. Fellowship of the Void. I don't think you've got anything we want either, have you? It's all a bit... Not a power sword in sight. I mean, Carnage is pretty nice. I guess we could select all tradable. Boom. Level 11. What can we get? Faux hammer? Sure. Old shield? Oh, that's actually pretty good. Let's get an old shield. What's a tactical backpack do? That's not that useful. We could get the melted charges. Hunt down the prey. Right, we don't have anyone that can use that. Don't really care about that. Acid spitter is kind of meh. Okay, well that'll do for the moment, I guess. Okay, we're halfway through the level. Where is my boy? There he is. That's 35. So it does give that. We lose a little bit of deflection. But I think that's fine. What is... Oh, is that a sniper rifle? Combat shotgun. You don't have the thing that lets you shoot with 2 hands though, do you? And your one is better. I need to go through all these weapons and like work out what I need and what I don't. Combat shotgun. Nope, the nullifying shotgun is definitely better. I don't think we picked up any decent... I need... At some point, I need to go through all of this and work out what I want to keep and what I don't want to keep and just get rid of it. Like, I've got all of this shit here. Do I actually need this? What do you... What's the difference? 15 willpower. I don't think it really matters, to be honest. We did pick up, like, something else? God, yeah, I really need to go through all this shit. Oh, yeah, this one. No? Wait, was it that one? No. Was it? It was this one. Yeah. What do you have? 15 Medicae. So whenever the wearer suffers a critical hit, the attacker immediately suffers what? I mean, that probably won't really do anything. I'm going to give you that. Yeah, let's go with that. Let's do that. The thrill of infantry management. Oh, thank you very much again, Limper. Very kind. Too kind. Okay, I want to do... Let's do all this shenanigans. Let's get the old ceremony over and done with. Because I would like, I want to get to Act 3. Because this is Act 2. Act 2's the longest. What do I have to do? Get rid of that one. Companions quests. Right, nah, I don't need to do that. Lucrative opportunity. Secrets of the cult. Oh, I need to talk to Heinrich, don't I? Talk to... Oh God, I need to go and talk to... Alright, let's go and talk to... Right. Let's go and do this, because I don't know if this will fail if I don't. To Mundus Valentius. Okay, go to the void ship bridge. I need to talk to... Heinrichs, and I need to talk to Kabbalah. Mostly to Kabbalah, to be honest. Kabbalah's the important one. Because she's my main DPS. Where is she? Over here? No, no, over here. Where are you, you crazy bitch? There you are.
Take heed, Nemo. Our blessed Domin honors us with a visit. The one who delivered this ark from the curse of your existence.
Malformed skull in Kabbalah's hands has been polished to a pale sheen. Its empty eye sockets pose a question that can only be answered in death. Who is Nemo?
An aberration. Your former foe. His eternal foe. My new companion in shadow and my trophy. You once knew him by the name Nemesite, but now his name is Nemo.
Oh, you've made a friend. Oh, great. That's very healthy emotionally.
Whenever I feel the need to voice my thoughts, I turn to him. He is far wiser in death than when he was alive.
What do you wish to discuss?
For years, I have been honing my body and spirit through sacred rituals. I have ushered hundreds of souls to the other side, The hunt for Nemesite was not my first. Yet, after my enemy fell, for the first time ever, I felt empty. And that emptiness only grew heavier under the weight of the question that formed in my mind during that hunt. I prayed. I longed for his guidance to put my mind at rest. But in my self-pity, I showed weakness in the eyes of the Undying One. And so, my only answer was silence. I must therefore ask you this agonizing question, Domin. Tell me, what is the purpose of the blood-spun web?
All you are is a sect of the deadliest, most terrifying zealots on this ship.
Then that makes me a self-proclaimed judge, executioner, and idol. And it is my destiny to keep the herd fearful and obedient. All my life, I have walked the road that was prescribed for me. I did as I was told. I searched for the truth in other people's words, then repeated them in my own voice. And I never once questioned my destiny, until you came along, Nemo.
The way Kibana drags her metal claws across the skull in her hand seems almost affectionate.
I might just as easily have met Nemesite's fate, and he mine. All it would have taken is a different pattern of threads. The only distinction lies in our ideas. Thank you for this conversation, Domin. It has satiated the void that gnaws at my soul, if only for a time. As for how to seal this chasm for good, that I have yet to find out. May the tenets of the web guide me to the truth.
Okay, enjoy your skull. Seems fine. Right, where's that? There you are.
To what do I owe this visit?
Are you satisfied with the results of your mission on Kiava Gamma?
More than. The data we retrieved is already in the hands of the Inquisition, in the custody of those who can extract the secrets of the future from the claws of chaos. The sacrifices made to the Cogitator will not have been for nothing. We dealt a blow not only to the cultists, but to the archenemy itself. I cannot help but be pleased. However, there is something I must tell you. Back there, at the Cogitator, my decision to let it complete its operation allowed me to... I can't even find words, to perceive something of what is to come. You deserve to know this. The cult is threatening the worlds within your protectorate, after all. I could choose to think of it as an echo of the past, or a specter of the future, but that's not it. Warp sorcery joins stretches of time together, violating the accepted sequence and flow of events. I heard a resonance of the person behind the cult. I faced demons more than once before, but this? I couldn't have imagined such a concentration of evil and corruption. I am convinced that one of the greater demons is behind the cult of the Final Dawn. Beware the day when that demon finds a way to appear in this world.
Touching the Cogitator did something to you. I want to know what.
No servant of the God Emperor has closer dealings with corruption than the agents of the Golden Throne. In its quest to guard the Imperium against its foes' most devious and secret schemes, the Inquisition seeks to understand the essence of evil. It is not enough for us to burn or cut down a rotten seedling. We must study it, understand it, touch it. Every time any of us do our duty, we are risking our very souls. But when it comes to Psykers, the soul of a Psyker is especially enticing to the archenemy. I was operating the machine created by the servants of the archenemy, and in doing so, I attracted the attention of the cult's master, Thank the throne that it was only a glancing touch. If it hadn't been, we would not be speaking here today. When I touched the cult's cogitator, I drew the thousand-eyed gaze of evil upon myself, as any agent does when they interfere in the schemes of those who serve the ruinous powers. And that evil undoubtedly left an invisible mark upon me, as it does on any acolyte who fights against the archenemy. And this will be the case every time I do my duty. I know a good deal about the fates of those who have served the throne before me. Enough to know that my path leads to one place, and one place only.
What are you going to do next?
My visit to Kiava Gamma did not produce answers to all my questions, but we did succeed in dealing a blow to the cult by destroying the Fabricator Sensor's machine. I have directed my spies to track the sect's surviving leaders. I am certain that they will have useful information for us soon. Though small, this is a victory for the Golden Throne, and I have you to thank for it.
That'll be all for now.
Thank you for finding the time for our conversation.
I must take my leave. Right, what else do we need to tick off here? Right, I need to do that one. Dark Echelons failed. Lucrative opportunity. Alright, Jay. Yeah, I probably won't follow that. I need to... Alright, I need to do that. The incidents. I need to talk to Idara and Abelard. Where is Adira these days? Where does she hang out? Solomon. Ah, there she is. There you are. I knew I'd seen you somewhere. When Adira sees you, her lip curves into a smile and she nods at something over your shoulder. Epitaph Incident N872-04 Tech Blight. Do these words mean anything to you? Perhaps your abilities can tell you something.
They mean nothing to me. They're just words. A whisper. So quiet, I barely caught it. Like a feather landing on a pile of down. Something about damned ambitions, antiquity, terrible antiquity. And chance. Chance through it all. Oh, now I have a headache. And the stupid bloody whisper wasn't much help.
You recovered from the encounter with the false Theodora?
I have, Lord Captain. I remember our pact, and I have myself under control. The voices haven't quietened. But I'm managing. And if I'm ever tempted to slack off, I have a constant reminder of what's at stake.
We shall see.
Of course. All...
Yeah, whatever. Where's Abelard? There he is. Abelards?
Lord Captain?
The words Epitaph Incident and connect to Theodora?
No, definitely not. No, I don't recall anything like that. Lord Captain.
No, you're not that useful. What about you? Yeah, about the words Epitaph. All of Lady Theodora's journeys could be considered unusual. Her odysseys were always audacious. As to the words you mentioned, none of them sound familiar to me, as far as I can tell. Perhaps these are matters long ago, of which only my predecessor or a past seneschal could have known, apart from Lady Theodora herself. But my grandfather never mentioned any such thing, and I never met the old seneschal. Except maybe the incident. I recall coming across this world in transmissions several times. I think it was repeated by the former engineer, the one who perished during the Kunrad Voigtvir's uprising. He was describing it as the incident, something quite remarkable. Apparently, at some point in the past, the entire ship was hit by a massive system failure. All systems stopped responding for 1/5 of a second. Most of the crew, including myself, as I was likely on board at the time, did not notice anything strange, but tech priests are sensitive to such things. That's all I can tell you, Lord Captain. I wish I could help more. Okay, you were able to tell me something of substance. We talked to Adira. We talked to you. Helmsman Ravor. Where is he? Oh, he's down here, isn't he? There he is, yeah. Yep. Where are you? There you are. Epitaph. Can't say they do, Lord Captain. Doesn't ring any bells. Then again, remembering all the places Lady Theodore went is... His brow furrows. Epitaph incident. We've always had heaps of incidents happening on board, but... Through my implants, I feel at one with the ship, and I sense that. And I don't know what happened exactly. It started behaving differently. It became more responsive. Livelier. Yeah, livelier, exactly the word. And when you said epitaph and incident, it just dawned on me. Pardon my bungled report, Lord Captain, but that's all I've got to say on the front. Okay. Talk to Nomos about Theodora's... Is Pascal gonna let me? Oh, I guess he didn't mind, did he? Can have a chat with you. Hello. Hello, Nomos. Welcome to your visit. What about the research notes on the tech blight that was obtained from the cache on Kiava Gamma? This name is also known to us. It's related to Nomos, although we do not understand how. Incident N872-04 was a ship-wide system failure of some kind. It and Epitaph has something to do with the ship flying better. The incident marked the beginning of us. The ship became better because of us too. There are all links in the same chain, but we cannot piece them together yet. The people who accompany Theodore on her travels are strangely unaware of the incident and Epitaph. Human shells are subject to external influences. Perhaps someone purged their memory archives, or perhaps they simply do not want to access them. It's a shame that no new information was obtained, but Nomos are grateful that you tried. What have you been doing? We are studying and observing and helping the ship when we can. So many mechanisms that would have suffered without our input. Perhaps it will present itself in time. Maybe hiding from the law? Oh, okay. Of Mayor Segrets. I should probably do this before I do anything else. Where the fuck is Mayor Sigret? System I haven't been yet? Is there anything with a mess? I feel like I've seen that name before. Oh, like right fucking there. He's right there. I just felt like I'd seen that word before. Desert World. Smuggler's Cache, that's what we want. Ooh, a focusing lens. Once weapon range is reduced by 5, but the damage is increased by 30. Ooh, okay. Alright. Oh yeah, I should probably equip this shit, right? You are... Well, that's way better. Slap that in there. Right, so you do 4 shots dealing 27 damage. Yeah, it's not as good as the Howler cannons. Or is it? It's better than the Howler cannons. Alright, I stand corrected. Well, that's the Fury. Wait, where do the bombers go? Oh, so I have to... Could I have bombers and fighters? So, I mean... The flak is nice, but do I actually want it? Also, do I have a... Oh, I do have a torpedo. And this is a better torpedo. So let's take that one. Focusing lens. I'm going to say no. I think that's pretty good. Oh, we leveled up. Let's focus efforts. Meh. Shield pulse. Meh. I want something that increases my killing power. Like, I guess. Well, So let's get Expedious. Let's do that one. And focused efforts. Sounds good to me. Right, have we got anything else to do before we go and do my thing? Okay, we need to do that one. I'm not going to bother with J. We need to do that one. And that is fine. Establish new colony. I mean, do I actually have... Oh, right. I did need to go to Foulstone, didn't I? Where is Foulstone? Let's go and find it. Kind of sets us up for going to the... Is that Foulstone? That's Janus. Foulstone? That's Kiava Gamma. Dragonus is there. And that's V-Boost 4. Where the fuck is Foulstone? Is it there? Foulstone, there we go. Right, let's go and find out what they need. They can stop complaining at me. Return of the Master of Whispers. Oh, he's back, is he? Secret heretical communities have been discovered on the colony world. Rumour has it that Kunrad Voitvir himself paid several visits to the planet to sow seeds of corruption. Send spies who will convert the cultists with bribes. Okay, so destroy the heretics. I'm going to say let's send some spies. Many of Voitvir followers are joining the Rogue Trader's side and helping destroy their former associates. That it? Could have dealt with that without me. I feel like you could have dealt with that without me. You know? Just throwing it out there. Feels like a lot of work for... Why are there so many, like... I guess you could potentially do all things? We've got efficiency is 3. I don't really know what any of this does. I mean, what? I guess we got... What's our profit factor at the moment? Where is our profit factor? It's around here somewhere. It's not that. That's level. I reckon it's pretty good. Whatever it is. I could find it out by going back to the ship, but I can't be bothered. Right, good. I think we can then probably just go back to Dragonus and then do the thing. Yes. Yeah, we go back to Dragonus, we do the thing. The events. And then that should lead on to Act 3, which is the Dark Elder one, which is a night. Actually, it might not be too bad because we've got that shout ability. Yeah, that's probably fine, actually. I was a little bit worried about that, but actually that should be, we can shout at people and kill them that way, which is definitely a lot easier than doing it what we did last time. Zealots. 24 damage a shot. I don't think that's as good. We would get weapons though. It blocks Casabilica auction, but we can't do the Casabilica auction. I don't... Yeah, shall we... Let's do sordid goods, because that will give us weapons. I'm going to do that one. Let's go with that one. And then we will go and do that. But that's going to have to wait until next time. I'll probably be streaming again some point this week. It's always tricky just trying to work out... Trying to get enough videos recorded so that I can spend an evening not recording a video is a little bit tricky. Especially when you're trying to create 2 videos a day. But luckily I've managed to finish the Empire campaign, the Elspeth campaign, which means that I only have to do 1 video a day at the moment. So that means if I can fit 2 videos in, I get like a free day. Exciting. So maybe I'll stream like, I don't know, Thursday or something. But until then, thank you very much for watching, and I'll see you next time.